Hello, how you doing? Let's get on with the game. Let's just get started with Disco Elysium. Hope you'll enjoy it tonight. Let's get on with the game, eh? Turn this background music off, and let's play the game. So, we're into day 2 in the game. Oh, I needed to adjust some settings actually. I needed to just adjust some volume here. Let's get the game music up. UI volume not so bothered about. But let's play a bit of this. So we ended day 1, and we're on to day 2. And we've got a few things that we need to get through. I need to find money and pay. Well, we can pay because I've got enough money at the moment. I think he said we have to pay 20. What's that? Is that something I missed? Oh, a cassette case, but it's empty. Is there any tape all over the? Is there tape all over the floor or something? Is that the problem? Is that where we have to find the? I don't know. Right, presumably we'll find our partner somewhere. I guess he's gone. Can we talk to the person behind the door here?
The door is closed.
So I know.
There is no answer. You hear the shower being turned on.
Yeah.
Somewhere inside.
This person is
A tremendous
worried by me.
comes over you. Everybody in the world is doing something without you.
I'm
The
so
door
alone.
is indifferent to your loneliness. The world does not care.
Should we try the handle?
This door can only be opened with a key or from the inside.
Let's knock one more time.
Still no answer.
No. Let's just get out of here. Let's leave this place. Find out what day 2 is going to hold in store for us, I guess. Hear what the... Oh look, this place is open now. That lady's there. Right, let's go and chat to our partner before we begin the day.
Morning.
Good morning.
Looks like we can get to work at once.
We can speak to the union now.
They look rowdy.
Let's talk to them.
Talk to them.
Let's go talk to them. Why?
Everything points to the dock workers union. The track
Everything?
number, the circumstances in Martinez, my
Maybe.
preliminary information. Which may, of course, all be
Yeah,
wrong,
exactly. It
but
could
you
all
still need
be
to talk to them,
completely
and it won't be easy.
unimportant. What do you mean, rowdy?
I mean ungovernable.
What do you mean?
Martinez isn't exactly enthusiastic
What
about
do you
the
mean?
Elysium being here. They prefer to be policed by the union. These men here.
Yeah, I'm not sure one's better than the other, to be quite honest. But never mind.
Men who drink beer for breakfast.
The
There's talk of an armed
Yeah,
wing of
that's
the
probably
union
not a great
called
sign,
the
is it?
Hardy Boys.
Hardy Boys, what do they do like backflips off the top of buildings and stuff? Are these the men Gart told us about?
I completely forgot. Sorry, I had a rough night's sleep. It's them. by
So
the
these are the
way.
people that
Rugged and nasty, just like the manager said.
have access to that building,
One
that
less
area of the
dreadnought
building.
to worry about, and one big problem to replace it.
Oh, there we go. We found out who was in the Union box. So many of them. Maybe we should call
That would
reinforcements.
just escalate tensions. No captain
Should
would
we?
sign off on it. Solving one
Yeah, no.
murder isn't worth a
No one's going to send a
conflict
million
with
people in here to
the
deal with this.
union.
I don't think.
In fact, even the death of 2 detectives might not.
Yeah, I
be
think they
worth
still
the
would probably just ignore the place, to be honest. Seems like that's what they're all about.
We don't have to talk to them immediately. We can walk right past them, continue with our business.
We may as well talk to them immediately, right? May as well talk to them first.
Good. A power move. Purposefully.
Oh, so they're suggesting that would be a good idea.
Yeah. Streetwise. Zoom right past. Do it
So
on your
don't
own.
talk to them just now.
But aren't you curious to know what they have to say?
I
about
am.
the murder?
Yes.
They're in no hurry to leave.
Yeah.
I think they own the place.
They'll be here.
Anyway, I leave that choice to you. Whatever you decide is fine by me.
Yeah, we'll speak to them later. Got other stuff we need to do first.
Can I help you?
Yeah, about my bill.
20 real.
Here's your
Good.
20 real.
Got the room for the night, but remember, you'll need
I'll need another 20 tomorrow.
tomorrow.
We'll be alright for tomorrow, but what will it be like for the other days? I don't know. What items do we have? Just those. Nothing interesting. And that... So there we go. The smoker on the balcony. We still need to track that guy down. Or find a way to get into apartment 28. We said sometime after 9 today, so that'll be what we're doing there. We need to work out how to get into that secret door. It's not much of a secret, but you know. We need to investigate apartment 10. I need to go and tell the lady basically what happened in there. Call them, sort out my health issues. I don't know if it's a great idea. Find my gun. I need to find my badge. There's a pissing competition. But we need to finish the initial investigation of the body, which means we need to actually get the body down. So let's go see what we can see if we can work out how to do that. The way to do that is probably to try and find a way inside. Yeah, we'll go and talk to them afterwards. Is to find a way inside the building, inside the docks, to talk to the boss or whatever. That's what we'll do. Have a chat. If we can find him, if we can find a way in. Just zoom out a little bit. I just think that's a little bit too close in. Here, is that not the person? Is that not the woman who was in the room away from us? She's moved so that she's now on the rooftop. I wonder how we get up there. Or is that a different building? No, I think that is the Whirling in Rags, isn't it? We need to get this. Where is it? The thing that's up there. And I think that looks like a way across to the other side, to be honest. Possibly. But it looks like we have to try and jump something, and I can't remember if I actually upgraded the skill that we needed to actually do it. Did we put it up, didn't we? Or did we? With the items that we were wearing, it was at 0. And I think it was savoir-faire 2. So if there were 2 items that were reducing that. There was these shoes and these trousers. That puts that up to 4. We're going to go and see if that's enough to make this jump. So yeah, the guy's going to wander around in his underwear. We're going to go and get that. But he has to take a walk in his pants first, and no shoes either. Come on, you can run. And then we can put his clothes back on once we've done this. What do you think the chances are that we'll succeed at this?
A tarpaulin cloak is still caught on the
We've got a better chance, but let's see. Are we going to do it, or do I need more? But he's got to do the jump in his underpants. No, not quite. Not quite.
No, that's
Sure.
My
Just
health's
be careful,
damaged from
okay?
that.
Looks like you almost
Just give it a wee
strained the
boost.
muscle there.
Right, so we still can't make that jump. Why can't I open my inventory? Not right now. Okay, because we were still in the middle of that, that's why. Put the shoes on. I wonder actually. These give me +1 electrochemistry. I'm going to put them on instead. And what was it, the shoes? +1 in composure. +1 to indirect modes of taxation. I don't really know why we would... We'll put the jeans on because that should give us a slightly better score, but we still need more. Don't know, so we can't make this jump. And I feel like making this jump is the way out of here. Because look, that's the door we're supposed to get through. So I would say that's... Wait. I would say that's something we've got to do, isn't it? I wonder if that takes us to the back of the place. If that's where that secret passage goes. Just don't know. There's nothing we can do about the investigation of the body at this moment. Because he's still not in a good enough place to actually do it. Oh well. Let's just look around for something else to do in the meantime. Right. Can I do anything else with the body? Like look at it any other way?
There he still is, looking right through you.
Oh, it
with
looks
his
like I
white
can
eyes. The
probably
body
succeed
below
at this,
is
look.
entirely dedicated.
Yes.
As you breathe in, the odor comes over you.
We've solved it.
It's the smell of the mind.
We can actually go a bit further.
And your stomach to wring itself empty. With your hands at your sides and your eyes squinting, you stand in it.
Nasty. They always do that.
They do after 7 days, yes.
Yeah, they've been high. He's been there a while.
Deep in decomposition here.
Yeah.
The man before you is naked, but for a pair of underpants and enamel boots. His skin is greenish, marbled with decaying veins, and blotched by lividity.
Let's see.
A fading web of tattoos covers his chest and shoulders. The cargo belt used to fasten him to the branch above appears industrial in strength.
Oh, let's have a look.
The material appears to be ceramic. Its clean white stands in stark
Ceramic
contrast
boots.
to the decaying flesh above the knee. The man wore thick polymer socks, probably for padding. A fine array of interlocking plates.
Yeah, they look like pretty armoured boots there. Don't know how we know he's wearing thick polymer socks when he's got shoes, when he's got those boots on.
Delicate and fragile. They feel alien to the world around you. Out of place somehow.
They feel out of place.
These are clearly not boots. They're armor.
Armour.
Possibly part of a
Armour he was wearing.
Indeed. Technically speaking, these are sabatons.
Sabatons. I want those sabatons. What kind of armour is this?
Ceramic plate. Zirconium dioxide, most likely. This is where the make would be.
Interesting.
Under the heel. Fair weather.
Fair weather. Fair weather armour.
500 VE. I'm guessing that's vitreous enamel. This is advanced stuff.
Where's the rest of it?
Piece by piece. He's been out here for 7 days. It would be odd if they
So
did.
yeah, people have been taking his armour
We should keep
over
a lookout
time.
for these pieces. The armor could yield information.
So there we go, we got some armour to find. Maybe he was just wearing the boots. And there is no more armour.
No, he must have worn something precious underneath his clothes.
Something precious
They
under his
removed all
clothes.
to get to it.
How would they
did not
know?
just strip him for the putrid rags.
Then where are the... What if they... Yeah, what if they did that?
They usually hang them completely naked. For
Yeah, they wouldn't
put
leave
them
him in
as
his boots.
the Mazda, the Besmerties, and the like. This one still has his underpants.
Right, so he's suggesting that it's not that kind of person, or at least it's not that for that reason.
Talking about underpants.
Material looks out of place.
It is. It's expensive.
We're actually talking about his boots, mate. Settle down.
We've requested similar material for our tactical.
They're not talking
units
about
for
pants
years.
now.
The constabularies deemed it too costly. In that time, we've lost 6 men to semi-automatics.
6 men. How much?
For a full set, about 4 years.
4 years' wages. What are they?
For the northwest region of Revachol,
5,500 real. It's not very good, is it?
is 5,500 real,
My-
unadjusted for rank.
My yearly pay is 5,500 real. Sounds puny. No wonder I can't pay my hostel bill.
Sorry situation, I agree.
How could this man afford all this stuff?
He worked for Cronel, like Joyce told us.
Yeah,
This
that's
is
true.
military equipment
I almost forgot
provided
that.
by a wealthy security contractor with state ties, way above what we have.
Let's knock on his
A
boot.
small bell-like sound fills the air, like tapping on the side of a porcelain cup.
It sounds fragile, does it? We know it
It's
isn't.
anything but. This material is a kinetic redistributor. It
Oh.
spreads kinetic energy horizontally from plate to plate.
So it
dissipating
it like
into
shoots the energy out.
See?
Yeah, I see.
Faint organic lines
What do you
cover
see?
the plates, where they separate into smaller ones. These
So it's like
plates then
a
divide
series of
into
plates.
smaller
It's almost
plates
like kind of
until there are hundreds
mail,
of them
but
altogether. Like
but
whirls of
ceramic?
floorboards. The design looks organic, influenced by highly resistant wood materials, like
Yeah.
lignum vitae and ebony, perhaps.
Maybe. What does this remind me
If
of?
trees were made of porcelain, this is what their cross sections would look like.
Oh, there we go.
The smooth, glossy surface.
So that's how they
fractures
built
into
that.
ever more intricate interconnections, peaking on the right sabaton, where you notice The worlds are in the shape of a letter and number
Oh.
combination. E50.
A serial number of some kind.
1000.
So that's a serial number, I guess.
Good. Can you read it to me?
E50, 100,
We have
1000.
making a number. That's something. We can use the radio in my kinema when we're done.
So someone can
Either
station
station can chase it for us.
can chase up these boots. Can we take one of the boots off?
This feels dangerous. Are you sure?
Probably we'll end up putting too much strain on this part, I would imagine, so we probably
The
better not to.
sabatons dangle off the man's decaying form. The cadaver.
Let's see what else he's got.
twists on the cargo belt.
There's a
His torso
belt.
covered in tattoos and extremities blotched pink and blue.
Let's look at the belt.
handle's knot is pulled tight by the weight of
So it's
below.
like a cargo belt or something.
Hard-edged polyester cuts into his neck.
Like a cargo.
Above, a
Is it?
sliding buckle ties the belt.
It's obviously not a belt that someone would be wearing.
This is a steel-reinforced
Yeah,
cargo.
it's for lashing cargo down.
Big brother of the regular cargo belt. It's used for tying cargo under 6-rotor airships.
Ah. So it's a lashing belt for airlifting cargo.
Airlifting. I thought it was used on lorries for strapping cargo to them.
Apparently this is a reinforced kind.
The local harbor uses 6 rotors to shuffle.
Ah, there we go,
containers
see?
around.
Something at the harbour.
The sense they use whatever was on hand without paying much attention to not incriminating themselves.
We're assuming dock workers did it.
Yes, the debrief we got
Or
from the
that we're
war
supposed
crimes
to believe
representation
dock workers did it,
seems to
right?
be solid too. A lynching is what this looks like.
That's what it looks like. They sure want
I
him to
was
stay.
afraid it would be. Thin steel wiring, parallel strands.
Yeah,
This
this
makes getting him down more problematic than I had
makes it
assumed.
very difficult to get him down. How did they get him up there in the
It
first
means
place?
It's one of those things that's easier to use one way or
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, they can just pull it over the... Well, no, but look at the way that it's fixed on there. How would... That wouldn't... For a cargo kind of strap to be like that... Because you can't... If it was a rope, that's one thing, but if it's a cargo strap... The only way it could have pulled down like that would have been if they dropped him onto it, surely. They'd climb up using the
That
ladder.
can't carry a grown man.
So they must have had a
You
ladder.
didn't see any splintering either, did you? I think they lassoed the branch.
They pulled on the
and
belt
pulled
to
on
close the
belt to
buckle.
close the buckle.
Maybe, but it seems a bit odd.
Could be. The shape of the branch supports the theory.
Yeah, maybe.
The cadaver hangs
dunno.
from the cargo belt, limbs limp and torso covered in tattoos.
It's going to say this every time, isn't it? Let's look at the
An intricate
tattoos.
web of blue lines stretches across the torso.
Like up here,
from
look.
the right shoulder to the solar plexus. Each time they intersect,
What are they?
a small white star is formed in their crossing.
This
Hundreds
a
of
white
fading
star.
Asterisks riddle his skin.
What is the
Their
star
concentration is highest
upside down,
around
or
his heart. His corpse is marked by stars,
what will mine be marked by?
alcohol, and heartbreak.
Nice. Is this a national pattern?
Of no nation that I know of.
Yeah.
If anything, it reminds me of religious illumination.
Oh, like
last or penultimate century. Men who
penitent.
live harsh lives often turn to innocentic worship. But which one? I see no trace.
Like,
of
you know, like
ordinary
people
figure.
that like hit themselves with
There you go.
things. Ringfield's there as he pulls down the zipper of his jacket. Why?
Takes a thin piece of milled aluminium from his coat pocket.
A camera.
Pulls it open. Sounds like a sword being unsheathed. A small lens appears.
But it's
some sort of camera.
what's
But
that?
you get sunshine. Mini.
Oh, right, it's just a small one, is it?
Is the world's leading manufacturer.
We want to
of
learn all about the
anti-penetration
things.
devices, primarily projectors.
I only just succeeded
The
at
camera
learning
before
this.
you looks familiar somehow.
Shit, Kuno! What the fuck is
That was that kid over in the distance. None of your
You think
fucking
of
business. That kid over on the fence there.
I have only 2 ampoules, so nobody move.
Nobody move, he says to the body that's hanging there.
A sound.
Oh,
A shrill
very bright all of a sudden.
followed by the breaking of a small ampoule of glass.
So that's
You
the
see
flash is
streams
like a
of
little
colour
ampule
pour
and it
onto
goes.
the thick, glossy piece of paper, rolling out.
In case we need it.
Yes, might be worth taking a picture. I suppose. What do we need the photo
Contains
for?
insight to the victim's person.
What, for the tattoos,
He
right?
was a man of physical violence. The story he wanted his body to tell was important to him.
Hmm.
It is his letter to us. Now,
And
if you could
find someone to decipher
decipher
it. Can I have it?
Sure. Just don't lose it.
Don't lose the photo. We could sell it in the pawn shop or something.
The glossy-eyed corpse looks by, his mouth mute, and his skin as colorful as the chemical rainbow on the photo paper.
Yeah.
Teeming with opportunistic organisms.
Let's take a look in his eyes.
His eyes are milky white,
Milky?
and blind to the world,
Milky?
protruding comically from their sockets. There is no one home.
Obviously.
Just subaquatic terrors.
Obviously.
Dark brown hair grows on his head. His face is ready to explode from the organic processes inside. The death's head grin has passed. What remains
I see.
an unrecognizable mess. Underneath the curdled meat there is an expression, not carried on his features, but below, inside.
An expression of
An expression
pleasure.
of pleasure. This man was experiencing
Here, hang on
joy
a second.
at the moment of his death.
Why do you think so?
For supernatural reasons.
Okay.
Tell me, who are you, dead man?
I'm gone.
I'm gone. So you're gone, but who are you?
I'm a joke. Look at me.
Yeah. You are now, but who were you when you were alive?
Killer. A motherfucker.
And a killer. Alright, another question for you.
Go ahead, Coco.
Question for you. Where have you gone?
Into the wild pale yonder.
Where's that then?
In the past.
In the pub, as I
Way
said.
out
In the
west.
pub. What's happening?
What do you mean?
I'm talking to you.
It's the power of your imagination.
Power of your imagination.
Yeah, man! Don't be crazy!
Well, Ty's talking to me now.
Inanimate objects and dead people can't really talk to you. Your wild imagination is doing this.
Is that
Ask
Rod
some
Gilbert?
more of those questions you love so much.
No, it's not, but
He loves those.
I like questions, yeah. Why do I love questions?
Because you're a copperoonie.
Well, that's an
Look at
interesting
all
thing to
of
be
them
called.
Go. Do you want more questions?
Give me a comical
Got
amount
it
of
right
questions.
up, Copperoonie Rooney. This is getting upbeat now.
Is my name Rooney?
Fuck no. You're no Rooney.
I do strike myself as a
No,
Rooney.
you don't. Between you and me, your name is probably Harry.
It's probably Harry. Is that his actual name? Probably Harry. Why do I feel like I've forgotten something?
Because you have
That means I've forgotten all sorts of stuff. Who killed you?
love did me in, brother Coco. It was love.
'Twas love all along which slew the beast, I guess. I hate you, you stinking. Why were you feeling pleasure?
Maybe I was getting my rocks off.
Maybe. Firstly, did you have to speak like that?
It's a mishmash, Copperbolo. You think
Coppabolo.
I'm Messinian, don't you? For you, this is how people from Messina speak like.
I'm not even sure. Are you from there?
No. My hair is too light a shade of brown. My eyebrows too. Trust your inner.
Well, are you like that now
think
too?
I am. You think I was a racist because this lump looks like military and has tattoos. That's called profiling.
Sure, yeah. And sometimes it's right.
Do I look like an erotic auto-asphyxiation type to you?
Who knows? No.
Captain Copodromo, I fear we are drifting
Well, yeah, but
away.
that might explain
Fixating
something
on
about it.
Sexuality again. Let's
That
go
might
with
explain
a
something about
simpler
why he's up there,
question.
right?
He didn't choke himself. You know it.
Oh, no, he didn't do it to himself. There we
Do
go.
I remind you of someone?
A child
Yeah.
born with Muller's disease, Harlequinism,
Hmm.
grown up miraculously.
There,
You
just go with that.
sure wrinkled out of that one, Coppolini.
Did I? Did I? Don't know about that. Enough of
Come
that.
back later, Coppo. Amuse yourself with my frank manners. and
Yeah, that's what we want to do.
memento mori features.
That's
If
good.
possible. Also, see me in your dreams.
I'd rather not. How do we get him
Are
down?
you sure we finished the preliminary examination of the cadaver? We might miss some of these things once he's done.
I don't think there's anything else, is there?
The cadaver slowly twists on the cargo belt.
We'll squint at it and take a
As you
step
narrow our
back.
eyes,
That's what you have to
the
do.
monster
You always
before
have to do that.
blurs into a violent mess of green and pink. This is a trick.
Gotta do this first.
You've done it before. Pink is where the blood settled in the first hours post-mortem. You can use it to see if the corpse has been tampered with. Does his position at
It's a
the time
trick.
of death match the discoloration?
It's a trick. Let's see.
Only the lower extremities are pink with a dash of blue.
Yeah.
His fatted hands, thighs, and his neck, just above the noose. The rest of the corpse appears dark green in the cold spring air.
Yeah.
I see it. His neck too. The lividity goes right up his chin.
Good pronounced
We have
discoloration.
good, well-pronounced
I see.
discoloration here.
Let's relax our eyes.
The monster comes back into focus. An explosion of color, coursing with dark marble
veins.
His stomach
One sec.
appears pregnant with something. Black liquid streams down his thigh and onto his boot.
Lovely.
So, what do you think?
What do I think? I think he was upright.
Agreed. Especially
After.
on the neck.
Yeah.
The belt acted like a tourniquet, keeping the blood in his head. The hypostasis supports her hanging.
Yeah.
Everything here seems to.
No, there's no doubt that that's what it was. The question is,
But we should still get him down before signing a probable cause of death.
yeah, something's coming out of him.
The pool of blood and feces has eaten into
Lovely.
the frozen mud.
That's the horrible smell that we were dealing with.
Purge liquid
You know.
is dripping into it, drop by drop.
Lovely.
The victim appears to have contained no more than half a kilogram
Lovely.
of digestion at the time of death.
Yeah.
The fuck are you saying?
You go away.
Talking about shit.
Yeah, that's what we're talking about. We shout that at them just for fun. We went to the toilet, we got lucky. Wait, what did he say? He said no more than half a kilogram. Maybe he went to the toilet before. Maybe, yeah.
I do. Most of them are.
So it looks like they've been hitting him with things after he's died.
The delinquents have made our.
Yeah, but he's been throwing stones at him, so.
Stop talking in riddles, coin slot.
Shut up.
You fucked him up good, Kuno. Fucked him up
These people are really annoying, by the way. Alright, let's catch our breath here.
There is no breath to catch. Only the cadaver filling the air and your nostrils. He slowly rotates before you, decomposing.
That's all we can learn from looking at him. We need to get him down.
The steel reinforced belt presents a unique challenge. I brought chain cutters.
Oh, I've got a skill point. Cool, I can maybe do that to get that colt.
The cadaver is a good 1.2
1.2 meters.
Neither one of us can reach the belt.
No, we
without
can't.
assistance. And even if we do, there's the question of cutting the airship strength material.
Yeah, probably not a great idea. Can't someone else do it?
You mean like the police?
I mean, someone who's below detective.
Someone like a paid garbage man? Or a cleaning crew?
Yeah.
I have bad news for you. That is a detective.
Oh, good.
I know it's hard, but I assure you, the others won't come to help us.
No.
And we have a growing sanitary concern.
Yeah, we need to get him
We
down.
need to get him down, fast.
Saw the branch off.
And saw the branch?
Yeah,
There
seems
has to be
dangerous.
a less risky way, with less falling down of trees.
Maybe it seems like a lot of hassle.
We're not getting him down already. Not getting him down is a task that's already accomplished.
Yeah, we've succeeded at not getting him
It's not our
down.
job to keep him up there, but to get
We've
him down.
successfully not got him down so far. Oh god, I'm gonna ask this.
Yeah! Bang bang time, pig! Shoot his head off!
I don't want to do that.
Oh,
With
No.
a buckle ties the rope to the branch. That's a good
Well, up
spot
there,
to aim.
you want to shoot the belt. Up there, look.
where? Ah, yes, I see.
It
With the
might
traffic
release the
stops,
belt.
There might be a chance to release the belt.
Might.
Yeah, now we're talking. Entertain a Kuno with
You
some
get
shit.
lost. Stop
Don't miss.
thinking we're here to entertain you.
Miss Kuno.
I'll blow his
Give
head
it a
off.
try. What's the worst that'll
Take
happen?
it. Take the shot. Yeah, take the shot.
Yeah,
Kuno wants
they're
some of
hoping
that
that he
shit.
does do that.
Silence. With his elbow sharp, the lieutenant unzips
Yeah, but is
his
he any
jacket
good with his gun?
and
That's the question.
produces a lightweight firearm.
A paper cartridge.
The cartridge in the barrel, separates
What
the
kind of-
scouring stick, and gives the cartridge 5 tucks.
What is? I mean, it's a piece of paper
That's a
that he's
Key
firing at it, is it?
1990 armistice.
Mass-produced muzzle loader.
Muzzle loader.
What have they got muzzle loading firearms here for? I don't really understand why they've got muzzle loading weapons.
He then steps back and assumes the fellow's desk position, taking aim. The corner of his eye twitches. His finger is on the trigger.
Shoot him down!
The kid's voice is drowned in a shrill blast that echoes off the walls
He missed.
of the surrounding tenements. A cloud of smoke slowly parts
He
in the
missed.
air as the lieutenant
What kind of
steps
policeman
back
doesn't know how to fire his
says
gun?
to himself.
God damn it.
Yeah, I agree.
He feels bad about it.
Yeah, he
His eyes
missed.
mostly. Just having bad eyesight.
Yeah.
Probably from a young age. Whatever you do not console.
Oh, there, pal.
Kuno could
Shut
have
up.
made it easy, but then Kuno's not fucking
Shut up,
handicapped, is
Kuno. Should we, God damn it, get your
You
shit
won't
together.
believe it, officer. It was an honest mistake, and I will not repeat it.
Try again.
We are lucky as it is. We didn't break anything.
He said he won't repeat the
and the
mistake,
victim
so
went
do it again.
uncompromised. Any more mistakes could put us in an unfortunate position with the locals.
Yeah, okay.
I have
What
to
now?
say, it's beginning to look unlikely we can get him down without assistance.
Yeah, maybe we can ask for help from the
I was really
harbour.
hoping we wouldn't. The Union appeared to be suspicious
Yeah.
in this case. It seems like a dangerous route to go.
Might be the only route to go down though, but we need to find a way into the
Really
harbour.
prefer if there was another way. These people might have an agenda.
Now, what else can we do?
They do have the tools.
I mean, you know,
and since it looks like they put him there,
they can get him down too.
okay, let's do it.
The
in a
lousy, dangerous way. How do we get inside?
By negotiating,
By negotiating or fighting.
or we can try the secret route.
So that is a secret
where your
route.
cloak is. It looked doable.
He says it looked doable, but before he was saying, what are you doing? Well, let's get to it. What I'm going to do first is I might go and speak to these people now inside the Whirling in Rags place and see what we can learn. See what we can learn about them first. And then we'll try that bit up on the roof. I'll spend the required point first of all. I wonder what happens when you're out if you're out walking in the street with your guy in like his. Because obviously we have to take off all that stuff. Right, we're going to put that. We're going to boost our savoir faire. Oh wait. I've reached the skill cap. Shit. I've reached the cap of the skill. I would have to up this. How does that? There's no way to increase that. Oh. That's as far as I can get. That's as many skill points as I can have in it. I need to find something that boosts that. Oh, that could make it difficult. Right, what else could we boost here though while we're at it? We've got our endurance up. What can we improve here? Is there anything else that would make it better? Well, it's that one we need to increase, but how can we can't. Looks like I'm not doing it that way. What can I boost instead then? Let's boost our perception, just thinking. What's this? Interact. Apricot chewing gum wrapper.
A crinkled chewing gum wrapper.
Let's have a look at this, see why you wanted to look at this.
Tutti frutti. It smells faintly of apricots.
And a little bit of cinnamon.
noticeable twinge of cinnamon. You feel compelled to point out that
Yeah.
there's nothing fruity about cinnamon. It's a spice derived from tree.
It is.
Can a used wrapper shrug?
The-
Seems like that's what the wrapper is
Why?
doing somehow. This is not about flowers or bark. What is this about? Why are
Right,
you
so
looking at this wrapper?
why do I even care?
Good question. There is no answer.
Yeah, it's a
or
good
secret
question.
Phrase written on the inside of the wrapper. Yet you're drawn to it. Drawn by regret. Stop before you hurt yourself with a tooth. You carefully
Throw it away.
fold the wrapper into a square before putting it back into your pocket.
Why?
Lovingly,
What's this? Instant photo of tattoos.
an intricate web of blue lines.
We saw that, that's all the
stretches across
tattoos.
The pattern still kind of has an ethnic feel to it. For
What's
you
the
to
meaning of it?
discover. Someone
Okay.
who knows about history.
Someone who knows about history might be able to tell me what that tattoo's all about. But right now, We don't know. Right, so we need to do apartment 10 tonight. Sorry, apartment, yeah. Run the number on the victim's armor and ask this kid what he knows about the armor. Oh, we could do that. I might have to do that because I don't know. How are we going to get inside the harbour now? We need something that would give us a boost to that ability. What do I have in wearable gear anyway? None of these tools give me a boost in any of that, so... No. Clothes. What else do we have? +1 conceptualization. It's -1. And, what's that giving me a boost in? Composure. But did something else not give me? No. Let me just try that for a minute. Where's his composure? That's not even a oh, it's there. Okay, it's a 2 just now. Oh, that's alright. We can do without that for the moment.
The luxury of fine things. Just look at those black monk shoes.
Who'd say you didn't deserve these ridiculously expensive shoes? You're right, beautiful things make people happy.
It's power, crafting your style, draping your flesh in silk and leather, deciding how to present yourself to the world.
Yeah, who knows?
Remember, when they come to take it away
I worked for these shoes.
You worked for those shoes. Whether you like it or not, wearing these shoes has made you more liberal.
Has it? Okay, good. So we ask the kid up here what he knows about the armor. I'll tell you what, let's go back to that apartment building and give that tell that lady about the... Who's this? Who's this guy? Who's this person?
Yes?
Oh.
Hello? Me? No one. I'm just a working class woman.
That's what it says there, yeah.
She doesn't really want to be disturbed that much. If she's such a working class woman, why isn't she working?
I don't know, I don't really care. It's not really any of my business. I don't really care why she's working or not. We're going to try and just tell this lady what we know about that bloody apartment. Just because we should have done that when we finished that mission and we didn't. So we'll just let her know. Is she going to be here or will she be upstairs in her little cage? There was a cage that she lived in. Pretty much. Oh, she's there.
Give me a moment.
No countercultures, luckily.
I hope some good people.
I hope good people are going to move into this shithole. Are you serious?
This place needs them.
I need a computer wizard to come and they're going to save the place now. That's who'll come.
I know those types, yes.
Oh, they never pay rent.
Here, but they never make their rent, so they have to move out.
She appreciates your effort to curb the deviantry and laxness.
Did it sound like that's what I was doing, did it? I didn't think it did. Personally, but okay. So how can I level up that ability? Can that be leveled up beyond that? Because is it 4, right? But I need it. It looks like I probably need it to be at like 5, or maybe I just need to try it again. But is there any way to upgrade your motorics, or is that just it? You'd have to get some bonuses from items. I'm not sure we're going to be able to make that jump because I don't think it'll let me try it again. Well, it might do. I don't want to talk to her. Go away from there. Oh, what's this? Did we look at this before? No? Magnesium. I'll have that, thanks. We could do with some healing items. We've got plenty of morale items. But no healing items. What do we have here? Where's the rest of the armor? We're going to talk to... Oh, let's talk to the people inside the place first. Let's talk to the people inside. That's what we need to do. Who's this guy? Saying shit. Shit ain't nothing to me. That's what he says. Shit ain't nothing to me. There is a way that you can get past that guy, but you have to agree to be, you know, horrible. Here's the gardener.
Let
Look.
me handle this.
Okay.
Detective disorientated.
Are you still
Are you
working?
still wondering where you are? This is Martinez, in case you forgot.
I'm not to overstay my welcome.
I advise you not to overstay your
I
welcome.
already have.
Her entire character has shifted. This young woman is cold as ice.
Knew you weren't a
That's right.
gardener.
I am not a gardener. I'm a legal counselor for the Dock Workers Union.
Are you? Alright.
So let's get to it. You're looking for Titus Hardy? You think he has information
I don't know.
that will help
You know, maybe he does, maybe he doesn't.
Maybe he does.
Is he going to give me any though?
That's Titus. Talk to him. But know this. I'll
She'll be
keeping
keeping an eye on
you.
me.
No strong arming.
No
Nothing
strong arming
official.
now.
The District
Nothing
of
official.
Martinez does not recognize your authority to make arrests.
Yeah, well, just luckily the government does though, right?
It doesn't matter if you recognize our authority.
Yeah.
We will make an arrest if we have to.
She says nothing. Her glare speaks for
Yeah.
her.
What's your role
Like
in
I
all of this?
already told you,
Legal counselor.
I'm a legal counselor. Do you have hearing problems?
If I want to talk to
What
you,
want is of no significance.
don't test your authority.
Don't test your authority. In Martinez, you are no one.
Alright, and what are you going
What
to...
you want is of
No, that's
no
wrong. What are you going to do to me?
What are we going to do to you?
Yeah, you're going to put me up in that tree as well?
The union isn't going to do anything to you.
Uh-huh.
It is not a crime syndicate. It is a labor organization.
Well, we'll see how we feel about that.
If anything, it is the RCM who do things to people.
Now, why don't we?
But we digress.
Why are you being so aggressive?
You make your living enforcing
Did
violence.
I? Have I done that
These
yet?
people are just dock workers.
Just dock workers? Do dock workers spy on the police?
Yeah. We
If
knew that
you
she
refuse
was
this,
watching
I
us.
think it will happen again.
Listen, you moral intern lackeys. You're a mob.
Yeah.
Enforcing the unlawful privatization of Revachol. 20
Privatization?
fat men in the Occident are stealing it all. And you're their bodyguards.
That seems like slightly paranoid to me.
So ask what you came to ask. Or get back to your commanders.
I don't know where you heard that was wrong. I like that. Good start. Let's take a step further. Armed uprising. What are the union's plans?
Look, a comedian.
Yeah.
Do your job. Ask your questions. Then get out of Martinez.
Strange.
Sure.
It's as if people don't believe a cop could be a socialist.
Yeah, it's weird that. Weird idea that, isn't it? I should talk to Titus. Is this Titus, is it? What's all this on the floor first? It's a bowl. There's spit in it. Lovely. What's this? Photos of men in overalls with guns and union placards. Hawthorn bushes outside. Lovely.
Behind the dock workers, a ceiling height window.
Oh, I can't do that. Look.
Hawthorn branches scrape the glass like bony fingers.
Should we try and do it anyway? No, it's not time yet. Okay.
There's a little slide panel up there to let some air in. No need to open it in spring. It's still too cold outside.
Okay. Right, let's chat to this guy then. See what he's got to tell us.
This is where you say your bit.
That's what I'm planning, yeah. If that's alright with you.
Detective,
We'll talk about the man out the back.
This is about him.
Hmm,
A
yeah.
real looker, that won't.
You're sure
Yeah.
taking your time, waiting for him to get ripe and pretty for you, huh?
Pretty much, yeah.
Oh, he was a real pretty boy by now. Real hot stuff. Letting out
By
that
now?
pretty boy smell.
Time to go to work in the shit factory.
Sure is.
Easy, boys.
We're not janitors, mate.
Janitors
We're not
have a hell
janitors.
of a job cut out for them. I mean, I wouldn't go in there for $1 million.
Wouldn't you?
You might want to start asking your questions now. It's not going to get better than this.
Sure. Mind your own
Do a
business.
head count first. Connect these men to the tracks you saw in the yard. Chances are they're going to match.
Let's have a look around.
Starting from the right, boot size 44, blonde man,
Okay.
in his 30s, overbearingly masculine.
Yeah.
Sitting on his right, standard
45,
working
46.
boots, size 45 or 46.
Is that this guy over here, is it?
Eldest in the room, probably mid-50s, smoker, quiet, across at the other
Okay.
table.
Hobnailed boots.
Working boots, size 43, gang tattoos.
Is that this guy? Which guy's this then? This guy?
30s, early 40s.
Does not look like he's in his late 30s, early 40s in that picture.
And then, standard working boot, steel reinforced toes, size 46, the big dick.
Okay,
wide
fair
at
enough.
the shoulders and lean at the hips, rugby cap, fingerless gloves, and numerous scars.
He's a tough
Little
guy.
under 40. The emblem on his vest says Rowing Club.
No,
A
he's
little
in
patch
a
below
rowing
it
club, is he?
reads, T. Hardy.
It's Tom
Captain.
Hardy, look.
In the far corner, standard working boot, steel reinforced toes, size
A plectrum?
40-something, non-alcoholic beverage in hand. You squint. Is that a plectrum?
Oh, okay. I
41,
don't care about the plectrum.
with the light step, not a child.
But we could ask him if we
An older
have to
man
talk to him.
with a rat face, mean, watery eyes, and 2 front teeth missing.
Fair enough.
In the middle, heaving.
Oh, there's another guy.
breathing.
Big guy.
Big guy. Boot size 46. Deep
Ah.
probably carried the victim
So
over.
he might have been the one that did the
alone
lifting.
Is 130 kilos. Add the man.
And
in
that would
armor,
put up.
and you could easily exceed
That would put him up to the weight
220.
that we think would have been.
In conclusion, these 7 are the actors on the crime scene. The footprints were theirs, but there's a discrepancy.
So this is all of them. Okay.
Exactly. The
Apart from the
missing
lady driver.
who was running the drug trade. Does it mean the Hardy Boys are involved in the drug trade as well?
Maybe.
Maybe. But hey,
Yeah. I mean,
you've
we
stood
can't
there
be
for about
sure.
4 seconds, not saying anything. Now is a good time to hit them with
Yeah, where's the
questions.
8th one?
Where's the 8th Hardy?
The fuck is with you, fella?
Found 8 sets of
What are you
footprints.
talking about, madman? There's no 8th Hardy Boy. There's 7 of us, and we're all.
They're all here.
Or what? You want to be the 8th
You want to be
Hardy
the
Boy?
8th.
We
No thanks.
firing.
Actually, boss, we've been talking and we think she could maybe...
She could maybe. Aha.
Shut the fuck up, Glenn.
Aha.
I do the talking here.
It has to be good if he won't.
There we
let
go,
you
look.
pursue it. Looks like the lieutenant thinks so too.
So let me get this straight. There is an 8th Hardy Boy.
You don't like us talking about
She-
the 8th
and
one.
You don't like us talking about her?
That's right. We're not talking about
Private
this.
matter.
This is a private Hardy Boys matter. Nothing to do with your shit. And you're not cops.
Not
here.
cops here. Don't go
Don't
digging
go
around. See, they
digging
don't want us
around
digging.
If you don't want a bullet in the back of your head,
I see.
I'm watching you.
Good. We are all watching each other. Officer, your question.
Yeah, more questions, of course. I don't think
There's
any of them
no
are getting
point
us
in
anywhere.
pushing it further, he thinks. This is already a victory. We'll learn more about this. 8th
Yeah,
Hardy
we now know that they're
sooner or
definitely
later.
involved.
The pretty boy. You guys really love talking.
Well, yeah, we do, because that's the crime we're here to investigate, mate.
Funny. But my partner
Obviously.
and I have a serious matter to discuss with you.
Why is there a container belt around his neck?
Like we use in the harbor?
Yeah, why?
Because we took it from the harbor where we work. Then we went out
Are they being-
and used it to hang him.
Are they being serious, do you think? Or is he trying to... He was very quiet, though, wasn't he?
We did this together,
Hmm.
all of us, until he was dead.
Yeah. I don't
That's
think...
why there's a container belt around.
I don't think this is an admission of guilt, really.
Goddamn right.
No. These 7 honest men
I told you what happened.
equally come forth.
There we
I told
go.
you what happened, so that you don't waste any more of your time.
Alright, and who... That's good, okay. And who called the
Are you
shots?
deaf? There will be no singling anyone out.
Okay, well, we'll arrest them
You
all.
can't
Get the
arrest
police down
a
and we'll arrest them all
Hardy
then.
boy without arresting all Hardy boys. Do you think you could do that?
Personally, on my
Think you
own, no,
could
probably
arrest them
not.
all?
I don't have to. One of them was more
That's
complicit than
for
the other.
courts in Les Jardins to decide, not for the officer making an arrest, which we all know you won't
I
be.
mean, I can find out from other people. Just, you know, if you're going to tell me you did it anyway.
What you can do right now is go back to your station and write a report.
Maybe I could do that. Or you see, I could go and speak to that woman who's got these like bodyguard guys, right? And they could come down here just now and like shoot you all inside this wee room. It's up to you.
No. We'll stay here and discuss what happened that night.
When did it
You
happen?
don't have to keep answering his questions.
Yeah, but what difference does it make if they don't think they're going to get arrested? They may as well.
I know, Lizzie. Relax. We killed him last Sunday night. Seemed like a good way
Turn
to
it up
end
a
the
bit.
week.
Okay, how long had you known him for?
We don't associate with scum.
Well, how long was he around for?
Yeah! Who do you think we are?
Well, so far, a group of 7 murderers by the sound of it.
Quiet. He came around about 3 weeks ago when that Pines cow first sailed into town. Happy?
By the Pines Cow, you mean Joyce Messier?
Obviously.
The representative for weapons? The same company you're striking against?
Obviously.
No. I mean the Pines cow.
Yes, I mean
Stupid-ass
the
cow
person that we
sent
just
them to
said.
fuck us
Yeah.
over. But you know what?
Oh yeah, what?
Why don't you ask her about the pretty boy? I'm sure she has interest.
Yeah, we already
things to
know
say when
what
you
she
ask
knows
her
about him.
hard enough.
That's enough insinuation for today, Titus. Officer, your interview is drawing to an end.
Okay.
Don't
Why?
Why?
I'm not interested in what you're saying.
Because he was worthless mercenary scum. And he stepped out.
He stepped out of line
in my.
in his time.
And
In my tune.
he stepped out of line.
Yeah.
What kind of mercenary?
The kind that shows up when you start a strike.
Yeah.
The experienced kind, too.
So
Had Cohoy and Seminine written all over him.
so he's some sort of.
Oranese Special Forces.
Oh, he is. And so how the hell did a group of 7 of you guys manage to deal with him then?
A live grenade. Right here in our bar.
Wait, what? He had a grenade in the bar?
This one has a special gripe with him coming here.
I can't prove it.
They know he was sent by
No,
Wild
He
Pines.
was sent by the Wild Pines. They hire merc shit like that. Story of every strike. for
Every
years,
strike.
Samara.
How'd you know about
Because
that?
one night he walked straight up to the mic and said, "I'm Oranese,
Yeah, but-
goddamn special
All right.
forces, and I'm gonna fuck you all."
Yeah, but see, people that are in that kind of thing, they don't normally do that, do they? Yeah, I think he was pretending.
Really?
Yeah, really.
Probably wasn't.
Had a
But
gin and tonic up there.
just
sang
normally,
some Oranese paratrooper song, and said he's gonna
somebody
fuck
gets
Ed.
very open about that kind of thing. They're probably not telling the truth.
We couldn't believe it either. But he fucking did. Right there.
Like,
Some
you know,
kind of animal.
boasting about it.
Sire, the tale is true. This is a serious violation of the karaoke code.
The karaoke code. Okay, but besides crimes against karaoke, what does he do wrong?
He harassed women, raped women.
There we go, that's what we wanted
harassed
to hear.
workers, threatened to kill some as a warning.
That's what we needed to hear, what he actually
There's
did.
slight unease in him suddenly. He regrets mentioning
Strikes me, though, that maybe this isn't true.
To kill us all if we don't open the gates, if we don't let the scabs in, if we don't bend over. That
I wonder
was
if we could get
before
him
he
to
started coming here.
organise the gates being opened.
Yeah, he said it was his favorite joint now. Started
Oh, God,
coming
he's in
here
every night.
Drinking, grabbing girls. Grab one of ours mid karaoke.
Grab someone mid karaoke on the stage. I
He
see.
grabbed someone?
Yeah,
Yeah.
who?
This girl's on the mic.
And who
A
is she?
beautiful girl, young. Gets into the second verse of Lover Lake. The fucker
Oh,
grabs
right,
her
okay.
legs, starts screaming. Show me your cunt. Why don't you
Right,
show
okay,
me
so
your
yeah, this
cunt?"
guy's definitely an
Then-
ass then.
He gets knocked on the head with a wine bottle. Doesn't even fall down.
Was this the same girl who was
Aren't
assaulted?
you fucking listening? My man is talking to you.
Yeah, I am listening. I'm asking him a question to clarify some of what he's saying.
Nothing else could happen.
Yeah, me and Eugene got her out. Aren't you
Well, you never actually said that.
There's something odd here.
Right, but then who did he attack?
No. You're not getting the name. That's a Martinez matter. And I'm not discussing it with you clowns.
How did you kill him?
We hanged him up by his neck until he got
real obviously
still. Wasn't that obvious?
Didn't they teach you anything at the cop school, idiot?
This is where an autopsy would come in handy. You have to work with
Nobody
what you
would.
know.
We need more. Did you muffle him?
Titus, you don't have to clarify anything.
We overpowered him.
I don't think.
His unconscious body to the tree.
I don't think anyone would say if.
Put a noose around his neck and hanged him till he was.
I don't think they would say.
Then we left him for seagulls, maggots, and you fucks.
And you fucks. Oh, okay.
Make them a bit more uncomfortable first, then see if it all adds up.
Wasn't he a trained killer?
With numbers, asshole. How do you think?
Killed him with numbers. No, I'm sorry.
I've done enough explaining.
No, I'm sorry.
No, he hasn't. Not yet.
Where did you overpower him?
Fucking listening? The fucker
Right,
came
right,
out
yeah.
of the bar. It happened right here.
By the way, we're never getting this.
Actually, they're admirably, surprisingly composed.
Yeah.
The entire room. Given how many questions.
Yeah, I think I've just failed. That's because I failed that role, though.
Well, this one. But he's always fidgeting, so don't get your hopes up.
Right, we got more questions.
Like what, Copper?
You had no remorse.
How many people have you sent to the Shays?
Don't know.
Shays
I don't actually know.
Is the method of capital punishment.
Lost his memory, right?
Under the coalition. During the suzerain's reign, it used to be the firing squad.
Okay.
Or send them to Reunion to rot. For 20 years. For life.
Well, what we do is different. We enforce the law.
But you see,
just kill
a
people.
lawman, is something people agree upon.
Yeah.
And here in Martinez, we agreed that this man had to die.
So why don't I just arrest you?
Man. Why don't you?
It's almost an anthropological.
Watching him try to assert dominance. We have to arrest him then, right? To do it.
Not in the arresting mood?
By your side, the lieutenant keeps his hand away from his holster. You hear the nylon of his coat hiss.
What's he doing? Unzipping his jacket?
Easy. Walk back from the provocation. They're armed, and they outnumber us.
The
lieutenant.
Am I about to die if I do this?
Look, coppers. I know you think you're doing your job here.
Is this how they?
There are 7 of us, and 2 of you.
The bore's the size of your eye. I can almost see the stars.
We have to try it, don't we? I'm going to try this. I know it's going to fail.
The last thing you hear is a little murmur.
That's me
not
dead.
Not a blast, not an echo. No one screams.
I'm dead. Like, I have to reload my autosave. More dead cops.
More.
Load. What was my autosave? Oh god. Is that the most recent autosave? We were outside. I'll have to go through that whole conversation again. How much of this had I done? Oh my god, I should have saved before I started talking to them. What did I boost there? Perception. Right, what did I change? I changed it to those shoes. Right, let's go. What's this? Is this the one about the shoes?
The luxury of fine thing, beautiful thing.
Yeah, we read that. We did all this. Great. Bye. So we've got to go through that whole conversation again. So let's not try and arrest him at the moment. Obviously. Shall we save the game before we have to do that, just so I don't have to do all those little bits again? Come on. Yeah, save that. It's fine. Right. Talk to her first.
Let me handle
Continue.
detective disorientated.
Continue. Skip all that.
That's right. So let's get to it. That's Titus.
Yeah, that's Titus. We know we did all that conversation. What's your role in all this? What if I want to talk to you? What you'll do with me?
What are we going to do? The Union isn't. If anything, it is.
Why so aggressive?
Just dock workers.
Listen.
Fuck yeah.
So ask what you came to ask, or get back to your commanders.
Like that, good start. That was the one we went.
It's as if.
Just talk to Titus then. Now we're going to talk to Titus. Yep, talk to Titus.
This is where you say your bit.
Yeah, I heard you. Right. Continue.
Detective.
Hey, dipshit. You hard of hearing or something?
Do not let
We'll
their
do that one,
skills
just extra.
disturb your serenity. These are but simple peasants, sire.
We'll talk about the man at the back.
This is
yeah, that we did that. That was what we did. There we go. Work at the ship factory. Easy boys.
Do a head
Start asking questions. Scan the room.
Starting from sitting on it across.
That's all these guys, so we'll know that these are the guys that committed the crime.
In the far corner. Size 40 in the middle. In conclusion,
One's absent, the odd soul.
The missing lady driver who was running the drug trade. Maybe,
she might have kept it secret.
Hey, you've
the fuck is with you?
And then, did you kill the guy at the back?
Boy. You guys really love.
Yeah.
Funny, but my partner and I have a serious matter to discuss with you.
Why is there a container belt around his neck?
Because we took
it, killed him, blah blah blah. So he confessed to murder.
No, these.
Murdered him like that, no remorse, yeah?
Ever felt
Shays
none.
Or send them to reunion to rot.
Who knows?
For 20 years. For life.
But
yeah.
you see,
that one.
Lawman.
Who called the shots?
Do you think you could do that? Do you think you could arrest? That's for
to.
the courts in Les Jardins.
We'll go through that part of it, but
not for the what you can do right now.
Back and write a report. Why don't you be quiet?
You don't have to.
When did the hanging happen? How long had you known him?
Yeah.
Quiet.
Let's go through all the options that we went through before.
No. Why don't you ask her about?
That's enough.
Just to get them out of the way. Why? He was a mercenary.
The kind that show.
A live grenade.
This one.
Live grenade.
I can't prove.
How'd you know he was special forces?
Yeah, really.
We couldn't believe it either.
Sire, the tale is true.
We did all this already, so
of the karaoke.
What did he do wrong?
There's a slight unease in
to kill us all.
Regrets mentioning that.
Yeah, he said it was his favorite.
He grabbed someone?
Yeah. This
Grabbed the girl on the night.
Show me your con. Why don't you show
This could get same girl who was assaulted.
Yeah. Me and you.
They got her out, so he didn't do it then. So who did he attack?
You're not getting him.
How did you kill him?
Didn't they teach you?
This is where an autopsy would come.
Muffle him, no screams.
We overpowered him.
Then we left him.
Make them a bit more uncomfortable first.
Wasn't he a trained killer?
No, he hasn't. Not yet.
Where did it happen? In the bar. Still can't succeed at that, but let's do it anyway, just in case. You never know. We succeeded!
And so are a few others. But
who's cracking? He is. But they won't let me ask the right question to people. He's the weakest in the chain.
A single sentence would wear him out. He can't take the length of the questioning. Keep it going long enough, and he'll crack.
Hey you've trouble breathing over there. He's sweating.
Of course he's having trouble breathing. Just look at how fucking fat he is.
Fuck off, Shanky. Angus is a powerful guy. All muscle.
Keep your eye on this
Okay.
powerful guy. Sooner or later, he's going
to break like a twig. Something you're not telling me there.
Fuck you too, copper. Picking on Angus like this.
He doesn't have trouble breathing. No, he's having trouble
this schoolyard shit.
holding in what he wants to
Just
say.
so you know, he doesn't have trouble breathing.
His all muscle comment wasn't sarcastic.
He's obviously a good friend of his.
Trying to look out for Angus. This one is a stone wall. You won't get more out of them about.
Not right now.
What,
Okay.
Copper?
So what are we going to do now?
You're
I think we're going to stick around, thanks. Some things don't add
Yeah,
up
they were
here,
very quick to
Titus.
tell us.
I've done this job for long enough to know that people don't just confess to first-degree
Yeah.
murder. Even if it is a group responsibility. We're going to look into this.
Good luck with that.
Yeah, okay.
You've heard everything a rent-a-cop. What do you
Oh yeah, let's do that. Where's the
or
8th?
what?
Actually, boss,
I didn't do this one. We
shut
think
the
she
fuck
should
up,
maybe...
Glenn.
I do the
It has to be
talking.
good if he won't let you.
So let
Yeah.
me get this straight. There is an...
We
That's
did that,
right.
didn't we? We had that bit
You're
of the
not
conversation
cops
as well.
Good. We are all...
There's no point in pushing it further, he thinks.
Don't
This
establish
is already a
authority.
victory. We'll learn more about this 8th Hardy sooner or later.
I've connected you to the
Like
drug trade. We
hell
didn't cover
you
that.
have. There is no
This place is as
local
clean as a
drug
rifle.
trade. This place is as clean as a rifle. Go back to Jamrock. and
Tell us how
ask the
clean our
local
streets are.
junkies how clean your streets are.
We'll do that. In the meantime, did you know that there's an abandoned lorry
Yeah.
at the intersection that was used to move raw ingredients for drugs from Terminal B to Jamrock? The person driving it was present at the hanging. It was one of you. We've connected the footprints. Detective, do you want to deliver the coup de grâce?
Well, you do the honor.
Thank you. You're right, Titus. There is no local drug trade because
Yeah.
it's all controlled by you.
Wait.
You're the drug trade.
Huh?
That's a mighty interesting theory. I guess that's what you would need to do, theoretically.
A state-run
A
monopoly.
big, strong, state-run monopoly would outcompete the runts on the street.
Yeah, man. Theoretically, that's what you would do.
To get rid of everybody.
To get rid of the gangs, the dealers, even some of the junkies.
I think they're admitting to some things there, aren't they? Are they not admitting some of their guilt? I think they are.
You would need good, trustworthy people to take their place, of course. Hardy men to
course.
run such a
Hardy men.
for the good of the community, of course.
Good idea. People are always going to do drugs. At least this way you have some control
Thank
over
you.
it. Theoretically, of course.
Of course. Thank you. Theoretically.
Titus, I'm
Theoretically.
amazed. Where is the same professionalism when it comes to other topics? You're doing
She,
great.
you know that.
I hardly have to interfere at all.
Does she not realise that by saying that she makes it obvious? I mean, we already knew that he is, but she makes it obvious that it's true.
I don't know, Lizzie. I guess theoretical things don't make me emotional. Now, was there
He was wanting to get his brewski on, like.
I was sort of gonna get my brewski on.
Not quite yet, Mr. Hardy. There were 8 sets of prints
Yeah.
on the crime scene. There are only 7 Hardy boys here.
The 8th, the one who's missing, she runs
My
it, right?
answer is fuck off. Mind your own business. There is no 8th
Was it her that?
Hardy.
Was
I
it her
run
that the
this
guy
goddamn
assaulted?
scene.
And
He
here
didn't
we
know any
go.
better.
Back to the usual.
I know. Fatty walked on all 4s. He's so fucking fat he left 2 sets of footprints.
There's no need to be crude, but he kinda did.
Go fuck your mom, Dennis.
That's more like it, boys. You heard him. It was Angus on all 4s. Anything else you need to know?
I talked to
Yeah.
Joyce.
By friends, you mean his squad mates from Cronell.
Yeah.
Wouldn't want to beat up his grandma.
Yeah, they're forming some kind of
This is what
tribunal.
happens if you take the law into your own hands. Other people
I
start
mean, that's
doing
what
it
they're
too.
doing, right?
Let them come. The Hardy boys are right fucking here.
Yeah, they might just come in with
Right.
guns blazing, right, though? I mean, they
We're
might...
armed. We got the whole district behind us, and Glenn
I would have thought they've got the whole
is
district
fucking
behind them until
crazy.
the kind of toughest one of them isn't there anymore, and then, well, let's see what happens.
Yeah. A well-oiled murder machine.
Well-oiled murder machine. Okay. You know that a single Ceres giant hornet can kill 40 bees a
The
minute.
fuck is that supposed to mean?
You're
We're
the
not
bees, they're the
We're
hornet.
men. We're socialists.
Sure, yeah, but...
Easy, E. He's trying to phase you.
Uh-huh.
What are you
Well,
trying
I
to
am, because you realise that they
Scare
will
my
kill the
men.
lot of you, right? And then they can just open the gates.
We got weapons of our own. We got Ister 50s, Zegers.
Okay.
Glenn's got a knock cannon at home.
A cannon? Will they pierce ceramic armor?
I guess we're gonna see, aren't we?
See what, that they don't?
Yeah. Like you've been up against ceramic armor.
Well, yeah,
you
but...
haven't even seen the whole suit, right? I've seen the whole fucking thing.
Well, yeah, because it probably had an area where you could get him around the neck. Or he didn't have the helmet, or he didn't have a helmet on. Joyce said they've gone rogue and nobody's controlling them.
They hire psycho scum, arm them to the teeth,
Just let them do it.
Loose in the city.
We don't have to arrest them anyway.
What do you think is gonna happen?
They're bad news, you know that, right?
So are the local gangs. The fucking
The local
Barmy
gangs. No, that's the same thing, yeah.
and the Madre scum.
The Barmy Army.
Being out there. Seen any around?
Some sort of football fans.
Yeah. Where are they now, huh?
Probably licking their wounds.
Airtight cargo crate.
These people are trained military professionals,
Yeah,
special
a
forces,
little different.
as you said. They're not.
You know, you managed to overpower one who was drunk.
No, they're not. They're uncoordinated and drunk. We know more about them than you think.
Well,
What do you mean?
You know, one of them is. Right, okay, guess I'll be gunning you down right alongside them. Okay, they're gonna wipe you the fuck out.
No, they won't.
That's
Get
what we're
out
getting.
here with your negative energy.
All he means is that the situation is serious.
I'm trying to warn you.
Cops get shot to shit every day. Can't go to war with an attitude like that.
We've warned them about that. We've done all this. We're not gonna succeed at that. Let's try it anyway.
Establish authority. Yes. Authority. Fever's thought.
First, then you won't say who. They won't tell us that. Only thing keeping this time from going to hell. No, I'm not. Kim, I need your gun. That's it. That's all I've
Did you
got.
already try the gun thing? I hear the gun thing is excellent. And
Let's not do that. What? With 7 people all with guns, and I'm going to pull one out of my.
You're right. The others are only there for fun.
Yeah.
To make the gun thing pop.
Probably right. I'm not trying the gun thing. Can I save before I try it? No, I can't. I have to make the decision first. I think we'll leave it at that. Just
try the gun thing?
Yes.
You're probably right. The others are only there for filler. To make the gun thing pop.
Stop shitting your pants.
I don't think that helps me.
You don't need to know, alright? We took care of it.
Yeah, but
the law handled it.
I'm the law.
alright?
No, wait, we're not doing that today.
Yeah. Aren't you listening?
Oh yeah, we can.
It's done. Finito.
Maybe you're right. Maybe I'm not the law after all. You're not the law. I'm the law.
For God's sake, stop shouting! Stop breaking things in my establishment! Stop provoking those oafs! They're not going to give you anything. Can't you see? I can't have a police interrogation in here. People are trying to eat.
That doesn't concern you, cafeteria
Of course
manager.
it concerns me if you make this kind of...
Easy, babes. What is this? I can't have a slap fight in my bar.
It's not your bar, mate.
We are deep in Fox territory. We need
Yeah,
to
we
cool
are.
off and re-engage later.
We really are.
Everyone can see you picked some wrong options. Next time you have to come
There's
up
a
with
next
better
time?
things to say.
Yeah, okay, well, I need to succeed at that role. Now, there is an autosave, but I'm going to do a proper save as well, just to... Because you never know about autosaves sometimes, you know? Right, so we've got some skill points. Did I see we had 2 skill points we could use, or was it just 1? I don't know how many I've got that I can use. I can't level that up. Can I level this up? So we need bonuses to level that up, I guess. Okay, so what can I have got? I'm going to boost... I feel like I should boost some stuff. Let's boost perception. Did I have more than 1? I'm sure that I picked up 2 skill points, didn't I? Volition... So together, keep your morale up. Hunches and gut feelings, dreams and waking life. Empathy. I feel like that could be useful. Authority. Esprit de corps. Understand cop culture. Visual calculus. Can I... Okay, so I only had 1. I thought I had 2. I'm sure that I had more than 1 skill point. Okay, so I have to find some way to prove my authority. We have to get the body down. We have to ask about the tattoos. We can call in about the serial number. We need to wait till 9 o'clock to do that. Sometime after 9 o'clock, sorry. Find the rest of the armor and run the number on the armor. So let's go outside and we can run the number. Oh wait, I wanted to have a quick look in this place. Is there any way I can get this door open without what's that? Tomatoes are thinly sliced, you can see through them. Got some coins. This door, I want to work out how we get through, what this door is all about.
A heavy steel door with a prominent
yeah, we know
door
that.
Does not budge. The
touch the door.
Blue, it leads to a side building adjacent to this one. The old building.
Yeah, okay. Well, we know what it is. We know where it goes, but now we need to... It would be nice if we could find a way in, wouldn't it? Some cash on there, look. Don't get that. We'll sneak in so that maybe they won't notice. Don't mind me, guys, just having a wee wander around, alright? Thanks for all the help you gave me there. Okay. We still need to work out a way inside as well. What would be the best way to do that? Well, let's go up and speak to the annoying kid in here about the armor. Oh no, wait, no. Let's report the armor first of all. We can go to the car. I don't know if I want to do that one where we phone and tell him about his health, because they'll probably.
Inside, you see a set of steering
I know all
wheels,
that.
a radio microphone.
Pick up the radio.
This is Precinct 57. How may I assist
This is
you?
Firewalker. Reconnect me to the 41st. Can you run a serial number from these armored
Sure,
boots?
officer. What's the number? And the make of the armor, if you know it.
There you go.
Got it. I'll contact the ICP database immediately. Call back
They'll
tomorrow.
tell us something useful,
Hopefully
maybe.
they'll have the
Call back
documentation
tomorrow.
by then.
The International Collaboration Police,
Well, that's a pain in the
ICP,
ass,
is
isn't
an
it?
inter-Isolati law enforcement service. The
Shall we
crown
do this
jewel
one?
in the moral intern diadem, alongside EPIS and the coalition government.
Good. Connect me
It
to
will
station
take just a
41.
moment, officer.
Her voices fade out into the...
Okay, static. Oh, lovely.
Gottlieb, what do you want?
He's carelessly chewing on a piece
Chewing
of
on candy.
hard candy.
So to call the Lazarus. People are worried
Oh.
about me.
It's you.
It's Firewalker here, is that my name? I couldn't reach up and grab a tie without
Hard to tell
unbearable
exactly
pain.
what it was over the phone. Could be a combination of peripheral neuralgia
Or it's just
and high
hungover.
blood pressure.
Could be just
Could
hungover.
be that you were having a heart attack. Or, actually, it could be both, given your profile.
Right. So what do I
Cut
do?
down on the drinking, pal. In
Stop
fact,
drinking.
cut off the drinking.
Yeah, he's
Abstinence
probably
could
not
have
wrong.
Immediate positive effects on your health.
I've lost all my
With all
memory.
the damage you've been dealing yourself with drugs and alcohol, I'm not surprised.
Okay, you're
What
not
else?
surprised. Can you tell me
I'm not
anything?
a brain doctor. Look
I've
on the
got a
bright
whole new
side.
life
You've got
now.
a whole new life now. Use it wisely.
It's hard to say if he doesn't believe you, or doesn't
Yeah,
care.
I don't think he cares. Is there anything you can do for me?
You want me to do blood work for you again? Tell you
Mm.
just how bad things really are across the board?
Yeah,
You want another rundown of everything collapsing inside your body?
I want the truth. There's something going to be about handling the truth in the next line, do you think?
You want the real, honest-to-God truth? Stop drinking,
Eat magnesium
and
and vitamin D.
Our station is not a retirement home. We don't have the funds to deal with rock stars past their prime.
So the thought here would be that at one time we were
So
a
it's
decent
political.
detective,
You're being neglected because of
and now
political
we've gone off the
reasons.
rails.
The money is probably going to some old, oily...
And no, I don't want to hear a political
Uh.
commentary on the topic. In fact, I got work to do. Some idiot has glued his
He's not
eyelids
interested in
shut
talking to me about any
with
of it.
cyanoacrylate. It looks like Mactorson.
It's
Okay.
not fucking cryo.
Oh, it's this guy.
latte. It's super glue, Doc.
I guess that's
Mm-hmm.
all the help I can get for now then.
Anything else I can help you with, officer?
No, that'll do for now.
Over and out.
In the cabin, you see a set of stairs.
Close that door. We've done that. Right. Well, that's one little task cleared. We need to work out about this secret passage. I don't know where my gun is. I don't know where my badge is. Is it something I can find? I don't know. Can do that after we've looked at the body. Wait, no, well, that was the initial inspection that we did, wasn't it? Let's just check something.
Yes, me. I don't see how my life is pertinent to the investigation. Binocular? Is that how they do things over at the 41st?
I don't even know what that means.
No wonder your clearance rate is so low. What do you
Anyway, tell me about the case. Now that we've inspected the scene, tell me about the pissing competition.
What's there to say? It's just stupidity.
What kind
The
of stupidity?
kind. Our precincts can't decide if Martinez is part of Jamrock or the industrial harbor.
Right, what's that got to do with me?
Mine, as if we somehow own parts of the city. Typical street gang mentality. So we let the Union make a mockery of law enforcement here. And now it's come to its natural conclusion.
So it's a struggle.
Well,
over who runs the place.
It's less a matter of
who is the law.
Police Martinez than who
is that
has
is that the struggle?
It's an orphan.
We need Sylvester Stallone in here as Judge Dredd. I am the law.
I think the dispatch desk just told both our stations about the hanging. There was quite the brouhaha at the 57th. I can tell you that.
Imagine.
Time to settle it, they said. Cop off.
Right.
But I assure you, I am not their finest or toughest with 102 cases solved. What I am is least interested in a pissing competition.
I was going to say, imagine they crossed over Demolition Man with Judge Dredd, Sylvester Stallone. Judge Dredd having to work out how to use 3 seashells.
But not out of competitiveness. On the contrary.
So you volunteered to spoil it?
I'm an unrepentant spoil sport.
I see. What's special about the place?
Nothing. It's just a puddle at the end of some drain pipe.
Is that what?
No one cares about this place. They care about sports. Most of our colleagues don't even know how to get here. Most of the interchange doesn't exist.
Wonder what this says about me. I'm sent to teach you a lesson in style. There can only be one conclusion. I'm the finest. Must be an augury, an apocalyptic omen sent by my people. Don't be scared. I think I might have supernatural abilities. Probably have an unbelievable kill count. I think it's pretty obvious that the reason is no one wants to work with him. But let's say that. A good joke.
He does not actually think it was a good joke.
No. Rest assured, I have no intention to compete with you.
Aside. Was there anything else you wanted to ask about? Yes,
no.
It's a wholly pointless matter. Forget I ever mentioned it.
Why did the 41st send me?
Because you're the best qualified. No, that doesn't seem right.
Dumb brain, I'm good for nothing.
If you keep the lieutenant waiting for too long.
Nothing. Let's go. Just boost our morale back up a wee bit. After saying such horrible things about ourselves. Right, so that was the gun, that was that. Get a reality lowdown, ask Joyce questions about reality or return later. Oh, we could do that, I suppose. Who made the call? Sing karaoke, we don't have the sad song. Who made the call reporting the crime? Who else could have? Who else could have reported it? Oh, do you know what? I want to go speak to the guy up here. Because I'm pretty sure we know that he's one of the... guys. Is this going to be a good idea, do you think, talking to this guy?
Work! Right to work! Shame on you!
I think he may be able to help decipher some tattoos.
Don't think so.
Suddenly, this feels like a really, really bad idea.
It was on your colonel.
He takes the photo and looks at it. Grey eyes dart back.
Am I going to die from doing this with this guy now?
His face is unmoving. You see dead flesh in colourful rivers of polychrome.
Do they already know about this though?
Fucking loincloths. Really did him in.
Can you tell me what the tattoo means?
What it means?
Yeah.
I can tell you what this one means. Only one.
Yes, please.
Our colonel is deep in the bush here. Deep in the fucking bush.
See what he's got to say.
Benital, 41. Monsoon season. He's on a reconnaissance mission.
Benito is one
he's
of
just
the
telling us that
he's of the Seminese archipelago near the Pale.
That he is who we thought he was.
Covered in jungle, it was anchor point for the Seminese nationalists in the proxy war held on the islanders' territory.
He spent a month behind enemy lines, scouting kipped villages. Nothing but fucking bugs and snakes for fun.
Okay.
Men are getting restless.
He's saying all this to us in front
There's
of this
talk
crowd of people.
Switching employers.
With some strange emotion. This is about to get really graphic. Last moment to back off.
Do I want to hear this?
Our boy.
Let's
He's
listen
only
to
a
it.
captain then, but he knows how these men think. If they don't see action soon.
Yeah, he's
At dawn, he comes upon two kids, breeding in the bushes by the river. Or maybe they weren't.
It's a bit of a weird way to put it, isn't it?
They were just making eyes at each other. I like to think they were breeding. We shot the boy. He was useless, but the girl, she was nice.
Oh, we don't need
She
to
was
hear
quite
this,
the
I don't think, do we?
entertainment for the week she lasted. Expired
Yeah,
in the
this
hands
tells
of
us that he
Sarge
probably
Mason.
did do what they said he
The
did.
kind of guy who'd make Chief there shit
Definitely.
his pants and cry like a bitch. God. Mason couldn't let go.
Oh, I don't hear
Drowned
that.
in a creek a week later.
I can read it perfectly
Spirits
fine.
my ass.
Something stirs in your stomach. There's a word on the tip of your tongue. Colorless. Odorless. It's...
Not really a scab
Fucking
leader, are you?
mask is getting sweaty. I want to take my mask off.
You were there?
No, I was somewhere else. That's just a guess as to what this one little star on his belly might mean. I'm just a bouncer.
There we
You
go.
bet it was.
What is evil?
It's just nature.
Just nature.
This guy used to say evil is when nature and spirit meet in the wrong place.
Okay. Have
Go
that back,
ahead.
please.
All right, now. Free commerce!
There we go, he's back to that already.
Hands. The dead man's skin is studded
So are
with
these...
stars. Tens, hundreds of them, littering his dead skin.
There you go, don't have any tips on how to punch
Not
a guy
before
out,
you
do
get in there and get your ass whooped. Learn by failure, I always
Also,
say.
I've got to go in and get attacked first before you'll tell me how to take him down.
He might have some advice, but you got to at least try to fight measure
You've
head
got to try and
first.
fight that guy to
Return
get past
if
him.
you fail.
As it happens at this stage, I don't know any other way we're going to get past. So that was that guy. We learned a bit about him. What did that not tell us about the tattoos? Was that not enough to tell us about the tattoos? Should probably talk to about two people. About two people. Who else might know about it? Find the number on the armor. We've got to call back tomorrow. Ask Kuno about the rest of the armor. Yeah, we could do that. We could do that indeed. Do 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 do. That music's quite catchy, you know. Tell us about the armor. Found your shack.
Okay? You found Kuno's secret door to Kuno's secret shack. It was closed for 5,000 years. How the fuck did you get in?
Before we go on with that, let's talk about how you said it was just some roofing material Gimps left
That's
behind.
the past. You and Kuno, and now let's talk about how you opened the secret door fucking at Kuno's kingdom.
I phase shifted through the material.
Get the fuck out of here. You can't do that.
Can I?
He can't do that, Kuno. He's trying to fuck at you again.
Trying to fuck at you again. What's that even mean?
Pigs can't displace. Can't do that teleport shit.
Wait, can you?
How did you like it in there, pig old boy? Kuno's got a lot of cool shit there, right?
Find a plate covered with powder residue. You know
That's
anything
where
about
Kuno
it?
gets his daily hit of electric.
Drugs.
Kuno Shazam. Kuno rides the fucking lightning in there, pig.
How old are you? About 12.
Bet you'd like to ride the lightning too.
Shut up.
Wouldn't you? You feel tired and old, but you could have that sparkle in your eyes.
What's with the tube of Magnesolam?
It's a vitamin, pig.
Yeah,
Don't
just
you know
vitamins.
anything?
Look at him. Of course he doesn't. It's magnesium,
Yeah,
right?
It's the mag. You fucking need that shit to stay on top of
He
your
needs
game.
it to bloody
Kuno goes
stay
through like
awake.
a tube a day, rips mag like a motherfucker, and you could use a battle.
Yeah, probably. You're probably right there, to be fair.
Teach him, Kuno. He's going to use it against you, Kuno.
I know all
You're not
about
getting this,
magnesium.
pig. It completely takes away the hangover. It's like you didn't do
Well, it doesn't,
anything.
because he's
Like
been
you
using
stayed
it,
home playing
but it
with
hasn't
choo-choo.
made any good. Done any good.
Fuck you, pig. Don't do mag. You're gonna OD and you're gonna fucking die.
Is that my coat up there?
Is it? You got pretty fucked. Kuno's surprised you've still got your head after all that.
After all what?
Don't sweat it, drunk pig. Kuno will keep you.
Oh, he's not snitching on me.
Kuno's not
Probably
snitching.
good.
He's saying
Probably
you climbed
good,
up
right?
there.
Probably a
He
good
probably
thing.
saw you do it.
He probably saw me do it. He's saying he climbed up there. Probably
That
saw you do it.
explains the calluses on your hands.
Scaled the building.
You scaled the side of the building.
Here, knowing that I was able to do it before, can I do it now?
Yet, that conclusively explains
I mean,
how
it does.
the coat got up there.
Could I get into the harbour
Of
from the
course you
roof?
fucking can. How do you think Kuno made all the docky boys?
Did he
into
do that,
pimps?
do you think? Did he really
Just
do
gotta
that?
Fly, pig.
I tried that, it didn't go so
Kuno
well.
knows. Kuno and C saw you shit yourself.
Right,
It's
come on.
okay, pig. Not everyone can face the fear Kuno style.
Nice
That's
job.
all there is to it then. Don't be a pansy. Just jump.
Is that going to be enough to let me to
Kuno
make me do it?
decapitates pigs. That's just a Kuno demo tape.
Okay. I'm not
Too
saying
brutal
those things.
for you, huh? Kuno, fuck your tongue off.
No, I just want to go back to the
Of
shack.
course you want back in there. Everyone wants back in there.
I've heard enough about that.
Pigmeister. Don't come and talk to
How do
Kuno
I-
about his kingdom.
I can never succeed at that. I have more questions
Yeah.
about the crime scene.
The kingdom of Kuno. The fuck do you want with it?
Have you ever
Look at
climbed that ladder?
Fucking shit. You're trying to get Kuno killed.
Yeah, the ladder's no use.
Fuck does Kuno know? Kuno's not a fucking acrobat.
Try speaking using your first name. Yeah. He just doesn't want to
The
say, I
lieutenant
tried climbing
takes a
it.
quick note in his notebook.
It's a trap, Kuno. Don't climb it, Kuno.
I might have questions
Yeah,
later.
whatever. Kuno doesn't give a shit.
We could try, discuss the body with you.
About it.
Where's the rest of the
Kuno doesn't
armour?
give a shit about the armor.
How come?
Kuno's fuckgimp's got one big thing wrong with him. He's a fucking mutant.
Is he?
Look at him. Fucking growth hormone shit. He's a giant. The armor's too big for any man.
Yeah, so
Kuno
so what
doesn't
suggesting
give a
he's
shit about that freak
genetically
armor.
engineered.
Kuno threw that shit away.
What do you mean?
Kuno tried to get the helmet on. It was too big.
So wait, did he take all the... Alright.
Kuno kicked that shit in the sea.
Kicked it in the
Rocky
sea.
style. That shit means nothing to Kuno.
He threw it in the sea.
That shit means nothing to Kuno. Kuno doesn't give a shit about material shit. Kuno's
He's
a
a
fucking
monk, is he? What
You
kind of
wanna
monk?
fuck on
The
to
kind
about
that,
that armor? Go fuck the mustached union fuck. The jolly troubadour shit at the gate.
the kind that kind of has an oath of profanity, is it?
Yeah, cocking boot. You know that jolly union cow fucker? Came around talking about cows or some shit? Came around pretending like he cares about cows?
He cares about cows.
Yes, you met him at the gates. The one with the boots and the jolly smile.
Manana.
Yeah, he's the one you want to talk to. He's fucking crazy
Hmm.
about that armor shit. Coming here pretending like he likes cows.
So what, he's got the
Trying
armor?
to catch a peep at Kuno's armor.
Curious, my liege. Why did Kuno feed you this information?
Yeah, it's interesting.
Yeah, Kuno's doing charity today. Kuno Day. Kuno feels sorry for you two loser pigs. Kuno's doing pity now.
Still,
Oh yeah, okay.
seems suspicious.
Why did they choose a
He may have
Liverpool
it in
sort of
for that
accent
guy,
for him, do you
or
think?
you may be paranoid. That is also a
There are
possibility.
contusions all over his body. He probably doesn't know what a contusion
You're
is, but
testing Kuno's. Get lost. Kuno
that
doesn't
kid seriously
fucking
needs to
care.
stop saying that shit, man. Shall we go and speak to that guy then? He's round here. Let's do that first before we try and see if this time we can make a jump. Or is he still going to be scared to jump off the building, do you think? Well, off the building, jump into the little area next to the building. So let's go and speak to Manana up here. There he is. I don't really like the idea of trying to fight with that other guy. Like, I just want to talk to him. That's just name,
Hold on,
right?
wandering man. How can I help you?
Kuno told me you were supposed to know about the armor.
The little boy had the good on his promise.
His
to
promise?
get me into trouble. To seek the pigs.
So he
on
said he
me.
wanted
Pardon
us
the
to-
choice of words, not mine.
What happened?
I was asked to look into that armor situation.
Official
Official
probe.
union probe, you know. Track it down, see who took it.
Did you?
That was
At
it.
first I thought, why not? Maybe the pieces can feed the
Maybe,
strike.
but
Buy us a few more days under the sun, you know. So I went to this
Son.
boy. He said he'll make me his prison bitch. He's got eyes everywhere, and the cops in his pocket, and he's the king of Jamrock.
Oh,
Serves
aye.
me right for doing menial footwork. I dropped that probe right then and there, and it still got me into trouble. One bad move is all it takes.
So what did you
I
learn?
learned that people don't want to talk to a drunk union man about some armor.
What else?
Not
Yeah.
much. Technical stuff mostly. That was the interesting part.
What sort of
I
technical
did
stuff?
some research into this armadura. Let's say I have friends at the library. I didn't get into the material science, just how it comes off.
How does it come off?
In
Okay.
parts. 4 in total.
Helmet.
The helmet was the first to go. The kid says he tore it off and kicked it into the sea.
Boots are
I
too
believe
hard
him.
to remove.
The boots were still on the guy last I saw. Too hard to remove. So, as I count, there are 2 parts missing.
Gauntlets.
The gauntlets and the cuirass.
And
This
the
is where I
actual
left off.
body of the
Too
armor,
much
yeah.
hassle. More like a job for some militia.
What about the leggings?
Oh, they're just gone. They don't exist anymore, if they ever did at all. Forget
Okay,
about
no
them. I
leggings.
did.
Let's say I'm ambitious. I'll try and find all the
There are
armor.
junior officers out there, eager to
Leave
prove
some for
themselves.
the junior
I would leave
officers.
some for them.
And Mesque is epic then, all across Martinez. I
Don't need
hope
to
it
hear
will
all
be
of
a
that.
real bonanza for you.
So what? Kuno used us to scare
It's a
you?
minor nuisance. It's all good.
Okay, thanks for the
No
cooperation.
problem. If you see that kid, thank him from Call Me Mañana.
His whole
Thank
name
him
is
for
Call
showing
Me
the way.
Mañana, not just Mañana.
He is
Call me
sincerely
tomorrow.
grateful he is not tracking down pieces of armor right now.
Sorry. Busy surveying the situation.
Yeah.
I'm sure you'll
figure something out.
You guys have all sorts of gadgets. these days.
Gadgets?
Wiretapping, telescopic batons,
wiretapping's not gonna help, is
futuristic
it?
circuit bending to infiltrate harbor machinery. Maybe you could even knock that Kowalson crane
Oh,
over
aye,
using
I'll
some
just
remote
smack him off
controls.
the walkway with a crane. That sounds
Or
good.
calling in tactical air support. You guys have air support, right?
Because we don't.
Yeah.
We don't have air support or any of those other things.
I get it.
Yeah.
Hush, hush about the secret technology.
No,
All right,
absolutely.
Let me have some advice for you on how to deal with Jean-Luc there, out of solidarity to the RCM. It's low
Low
in
tech.
technology, however. First, don't fight him. Obviously.
Obviously don't fight
Second,
him.
get him to share his theory by being subordinate. Admit your lack of expertise. Basically, grovel.
Basically, they want him.
That's
They
how
want
I
me
do
to agree with his
You're welcome.
kind of supremacist kind of stuff. If we can't make this jump, we might have to do that. I'd rather not agree with anyone's supremacist views personally, but might have to get by this section to get the body down. But let's try this first, because maybe now that we've been, mocked by Kuno, we might be able to make the jump. Is there anything else worth taking in here before we do that? No. Just go up there. Go up there. He's so slow. He's so slow. Why does he have to be so slow? I don't know. Right, we're gonna get up there. Let's go, pal. We're gonna try this jump again. I've got all the clothes on that I need to have on. Right.
A tarpaulin cloak is still caught on the railing.
I mean, we've got a potential chance, backed by physical instrument. What they were doing up here on the ground. Go! There's a chance that we did it.
As you leap in the air, a chilly breeze engulfs you, sharpening your senses.
Continue the voyage.
As the concrete floor
We're in.
welcomes you, you realize it's been a while since you felt so
Must be the
alive,
adrenaline.
alert, capable. Must be the adrenaline.
I knew you could do it.
Yeah,
My
did I get
climbing
my...
down might not have been as discreet
Yeah,
as
why
the
didn't I just
jump,
climb down?
But at least we can explore the harbor now.
With your feet
Yeah.
firmly planted on the concrete, the noise of the harbour rushes back in.
Good. Excellent. Let's take the jacket. The patrol cloak. Can I, How does that look? It gives me more esprit de corps and what keeps me warm. Esprit de corps. So that would give me the same then. Wait, where did I put this on? Instead of the jacket. So that gives me what that coat gives me what this jacket did, plus an extra bit of protection. So good. Let's also spend the skill point that we've got. Oh, I see. We can get more skill points for it. I think once we level it up beyond a certain level, can't we? Then we need to gain experience, like this one. I think we can gain more experience to go towards, but we can't level it up at the moment. What should I use this for now? I feel like a lot of these are okay, so we should really be boosting some of these, but being persuasive might be useful. Understand creativity. Let's go with rhetoric, just because I feel like upgrading that might be useful. I mean, upgrading all of those skills would be useful. But anyway, look, we're in. Collecting rainwater. But before we go, I think down there, wee wild pines thing. Is there anything over here? What's this? What's that? At least 3 packs of cigarette butts. Numerous empty bottles. Oh, hang on. Tools. Stick that in your hand. Can you pick up these bottles now? Yes, you can. May as well use the bottles. Oh, what's that?
Snow is quietly covering.
Snow's covering the wine bottles
and cigarette butts on the ground. Someone partied really, really hard here.
Did I do this?
Yes, I think
obviously
we can say with relative confidence that it was you.
Looks like I had a lot of fun.
Really doesn't.
Let's move on. Yeah, that's a good point. But let's take the bottles. Excuse me, I'm so sorry. If you sneeze, sometimes you can't react quickly enough to get the bloody microphone muted. I'm sorry. That's good enough. What's in here?
This is the night watchman's booth. The name on the door reads René Arnaud.
Let's look in René's office.
But please hurry. We are pretty easy to spot up here.
Nothing incriminating catches your eye. The cabinets are clean and their sparse contents meticulously organized. There's a framed photograph on the table. Looks like the inhabitant is rather pedantic when it comes to order.
Let's take it.
It's a black and white photo of a young couple out in a street fair. The man, René, is dressed in a Royal Carabinier uniform. The girl is young.
Is this going to get us in some trouble stealing someone's photograph?
She's smiling playfully at the camera. René looks like he's about to smile. This photo must be tied to some good memories.
Why did you take that picture of René?
Can I ask him
about it?
You're
really interested in that old soldier. Not sure I understand your fascination, but sure, as long as it doesn't take up a whole lot of time.
Oh, was that the guys? Was that the 2 guys that were down playing pétanque by the water? Was that one of them? Okay, looks like we have to go across that other walkway, but it was worth going up there first, I would say. So we're inside the harbour. Hopefully that means we can now speak to the guy. Great machines in quiescence. Quiescence? What's this? White pine trees are printed on the side. I thought that was just some snow running up the side, to be honest. What's that? No, we have to go round, do we? Oh, what's that?
A resting control panel with several knobs.
Marche,
2 buttons marked
arrête.
Marche and arrête are fate. Allumé on étendre. With a loud grind, the crane shifts overhead, moving a massive metal container through the air.
What's that do for me? What good does that do me? Oh wait. Just putting it down. Oh, will we find something useful in there, do you think? I wonder. That's exciting. Is that it? Continue.
And with a surprisingly quiet
Yeah,
thump,
puts it down lightly.
the crane places the container down. The harbor sleeps as the strike rages in the distance. The crane can rest again. Moving
What do you mean?
this container, of course. For this purpose it was built. For this purpose.
Well, just this container, no other containers.
It will rest.
Well, actually, that's probably true.
I can't see how that was worth the ruckus, except for seeing the crane in action.
Yeah, it was quite satisfying, wasn't it? Well, maybe we can open the crate. What's that thing? Some sort of cable car? Looks like we can try to open the crate anyway. Halsund. What's that? What's this? Oh, there's another thing here. Money. And what's that? Nosafed for my health. Good. Needed some extra. We don't really lose health that much. So.
Cargo container. Just one of many in the yard.
I think there's something special about this container.
Because I don't. There
Why
are
not?
a million containers here. Why are you fixating on this one?
Maybe there's contraband
There
in
may
there.
very well be, but we are not here to look for that. We are
No?
not here to interact with containers. We are here to get the body down from the tree.
Okay, go open the door.
Attempt to turn the handle, to no avail. The doors to your left. The lieutenant considers your actions with some puzzlement.
Let's knock on it and see if anyone's in there.
No reply. The knock produces a hollow ring of metal. Doesn't sound like there's anything inside the container.
Probably isn't then. But why was it on the crane? Kvalsund means whale fjord. Is that? It's good to know. Where can I go from here? Is there somewhere... Oh wait, is that a walkway? Ah, yes it is. Okay. Should we... Oh, what's this? The shipyard ahead is oddly quiet. The great machines are sleeping. Well, it's quiet because the workers are on strike, right? The speaker tower is silent. Obviously. One sec. Sorry, I had to kind of sniff a wee bit there because my nose was starting to get a bit blocked, congested. Industrial thermos. Who's that? Can we talk to him? Banner sagging under the weight of rain and snow. Who's this guy? Does he speak? Container, I'll turn this red. Container, put the logos on.
The lyrics to this container song are being made up as he goes along.
Obviously.
The accent is so thick, it's impossible not to notice he's Ubi.
Ubi?
From the vanishing peninsula of Ubisund on Muindi.
Container, container, used to be Wild Pines. Container, container, now belongs to Everard.
Hi.
Everard, he looks after everyone. Huh? Well, hey there.
Hey there.
How can I help you, mister?
The look in his deep blue eyes is as sincere as you've ever seen. Kind of makes you feel like a
Seems like
parcel
a
for no apparent
nice wee guy, doesn't he?
I see you are not a union man, mister. Did you get lost? You're not one of them scabs, are you?
What's it with you people and scabs?
I don't personally mind. Folks is just folks, you know, and folks gotta eat.
Yes, they do, that's true.
Oh yes, born and raised in Irish, mister. Mum had to leave my dad after he got a bit violent. Took us here to the new world.
Is it supposed to be
I was
like a
about
Scottish
10 then,
accent?
Too old to lose my accent then. People say us Ubis are up to all sorts of trouble with sheep and other animals and whatnot. I just want you to know there was never any of that where I come from. No sir, those are just nasty rumours.
What kind of footwear does he have?
Clarifying that, sir.
Thank you for clarifying that. What are you doing with the
I'm
containers?
just making some covers for them containers here. Yes I am, yes I am. So it's easier
Making
for
some
the crane
covers.
operators to spot them.
Everything is so pretty and red. You and Leo look like brothers as you glance around with similar.
How did I fail that check? There was a 70-odd% chance and I failed it.
Sure
Why?
is, mister. Sure is. Really livens up the place. Yes it does, yes it does.
Yeah, you're right, it
Break
does.
this down in a moment.
Yeah.
The red containers mean they are replacing the company livery with the union livery, which means this strike isn't going to stop anytime soon.
Yeah, it seems like it. We know where everyone is. Why do we ask that question? Do you work here?
Yes. Everybody needs a job, and this is mine. I'm Leonard, by the way. Leonard Bellick. But
Leonard
everyone
Bellick.
calls me Leo.
Leo.
I'm like Mr. Everett's right-hand man when Mr. Edgar is out of town.
I see.
And Mr. Edgar's right-hand man when Mr. Everett is away.
I see.
Miss Beaufort is
When
the
Mr.
right-hand
Edgar
man,
is
but
away.
She's a lady.
Miss
Who
Beaufort.
is Miss Beaufort?
A real pretty lady with a skin like those Douai Sucre candy bars my missus
I
likes
wonder.
so much. Them are real nice to suckle on once the dinner is done and me and the missus sit down beside the radio. But
see.
I can't listen to the radio all the time. There's so much to do around here and I'm always busy keeping things running here. Yes I am, yes I am.
Good.
Stay on this Miss Beaufort topic.
Who is Miss Beaufort?
Oh, Lizzie. She is a real sharp tool.
Yeah.
Mr. Everett put her through some fancy school and everything.
Right.
East of the river. 4 years she was gone, and
Wait,
when
is
she
this-
came back, she was all fancy and lawyerly.
Does that mean that's the woman that said she was the legal expert?
He respects that word. That's obvious.
But she's a real nice girl. Grew up in this here neighborhood. Knows everybody and gets
Is that the
along
one-
with everyone. Real pillar of the community.
Who was
one
pretended to
day,
be a
I'm
gardener?
sure.
For a fraction of a second, there's sadness in his eyes.
If me missus and me was to have a child, I'd be real happy if she turned out like her. But she can't have kids.
That's a shame.
Doctor
That is a shame.
Lemaitre said so, and she knows about such things. Been a doctor for almost 50 years she has.
That's she.
Law school? Could she be talking about the union fixer, aka the gardener?
Is this the gardener?
I'm not sure what a fixer is, but she is a real nice girl.
Smart as a whip.
too.
Telling the gardener you know her name might throw her off.
Yeah, maybe.
Perhaps something to consider
Maybe.
later.
That might create an issue. What's in the container?
Oh, that one. That should be empty.
Should be
as far
empty.
as I know. Lots
Why
of
is it hanging on the
containers
crane
have
then?
Nothing in them. They're just waiting to be loaded up.
Just waiting to be loaded up, are they? Yeah.
Told you.
Yeah, it's empty. I'm looking for the leader of the Dock
Oh,
Workers
you want
Union.
Mr. Everett then? He's an awfully nice
He's
fellow.
a nice
he is.
fella.
Him and his brother are both nice fellows. They've lived their
Okay.
entire lives in this here neighborhood.
Do you know what he sounds like? I don't know if you ever saw a comedy series called Absolutely. There's a guy called Callum Gilhooly, which is like a really annoying guy. He's not annoying, but I don't know why, but the voice they've given him reminds me of that guy. It's like a guy that always wore like this blue anorak and had no idea when people were making fun of him or whatever. Not in characterization, he's not the same, but it's certainly in the way he
Guys like
speaks.
Mr. Everett and Mr. Edgar, his brother, are real good guys. Made merchandise what it
Doesn't
was
realise if people,
Mr.
you know,
Everett and
sees
Mr.
the
Edgar
best
and
in
I went to
everyone.
the same school we did when we were boys.
In fact, I wonder. Just looking to see if there's one that might be good. It just that his voice, it just reminds me of this character. One sec. Let me just go over here for a sec. This one. Let's just go over here for a moment. I should have popped this up first. This one. It's too small. I didn't want to show all of my things. Yeah, this will work. This will work. It's just to show you listen to the character. Look. See if we can get him.
Can I help you?
I'd like to book a flight, please.
Where are you going, sir?
I'm going to see Gavin, my mate.
It's the guy on the left.
Where does Gavin live, sir?
47 Manor Park. Top Bell.
Okay, 1,300 hours.
Brilliant, only 2 hours and I'm there on time for lunch. I'll take it.
There is a time difference, sir.
Oh, so what time do they have lunch in New York?
Lunchtime.
No, that's exactly the same as me. Perfect.
Basically, it's just like a silly little character who, yeah. Who does silly things and doesn't, you know, and is kind of annoying to everybody else, but they don't necessarily realize, he doesn't realize that he's actually being annoying, you know, one of those kinds of people.
Oh, Mr. Everett is where he always is. In his office, of course.
Okay, I'll go and see him then. See you later, Leo. Callum, I mean, Leo.
Why does art inspire you so much?
It does, yes, but what is art?
Question. Art is a diverse
That's a
range
question.
of visual,
That's a
literary,
question.
auditory,
what is art?
performative
It's a thing someone does creatively that
imagination,
people look at and either
technical skill.
like or don't.
Additionally, it's history, criticism, and pure enjoyment. In
all of
short,
those things.
Art is the highest form of human communication, representation, narrative, emotion, and agency intertwined.
Would he fit into the art world? He's got the right kind
Have
of...
you looked in the mirror lately? You have the exact
savage art critic.
With that beard and those clothes, disheveled and prophetic. Perhaps you should try to critique architecture too.
Hold on, is architecture art too?
It's autism, box
Is it?
drawing, masturbation with a ruler.
I mean, it's some kind of art. It's a kind of art, isn't it?
You should demean and criticize.
Unless you're just making drab office blocks.
While extolling the virtues.
I suppose that's the thing. It's not always art, is it? A lot of, I'd imagine, the day-to-day sort of regular, general sort of architecture is pretty much just, can you build me a wee tower block of offices, please? Can you design it for me? Although I don't, would anyone really need to design? Did people actually design buildings like that? I suppose they would still need the drawings, wouldn't they, for the builders? But I would have thought sort of office blocks and stuff like that go up pretty easily. Is music art?
Only the most experimental kind.
Only experimental music, apparently. Let's make some experimental music. Oh no. I had to do it with my mouth because, yeah. I guess I have been feeling critical lately. I could have done it. But...
substance. No vapid representations and reproductions of social mores as made manifest in stuffy biennials. We're talking real,
the art
even art here. Become the art cop. Half art critic.
The art cop?
Half cop.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Let's do that. That sounds good.
Your duty to only catch the criminals off the street.
That sounds like that'd be fun.
Criminals of the printing press,
possibly.
and the gallery,
be absolutely shit
the
as well.
and derivative artists and writers of the world.
Cool.
Go ahead and provide savage criticism.
Art cop.
The world
we don't even know his
is
name.
To rip to pieces and reassemble.
Harry the art cop. I think he's called Harry. I don't know if he is or not. So what's this item? Oh, it's just items that I've got but I haven't actually looked at. Like, so if I do that and that and that, then that'll stop showing up as something worth looking at. Ask Rennie about the photo. Find the armor pieces. I don't know why I'm going to do this. Get the boots. Prove my authority to Hardy. Get the body down. That's the access the harbour. This is what we're doing right now. And what's this? We've got another possible thought to internalize. Do I have to unlock these with skill points? I might have to do that soon. Because I've got some of these to look at. Rigorous self-critique. Actual art degree. -1 perception. Can't even look at this shit. Jamais vu. Might help me with something, I suppose. Mazovian socioeconomics. Rigorous self-critique. We can't do any of these right now because we've got 3 of them already active, unless... Can I like take one off? I don't think you can remove them, can you? Or can you? I don't know. Right, I'm going in here. Apparently the guy lives in a container, so... Or his office is in a container, I don't know. Let's see. We'll probably make this the last thing we're doing tonight though, just chatting to this guy. Assuming he's in here. Coffee is still lukewarm. Stare me to pallets leading up. Wooden pallets? Wait, no. Oh, bugger.
Before you is a walrus of a man.
Wonder what he sounds like.
A large desk. He looks up from his work.
It's pretty well animated, isn't he? Let's zoom in.
To see you.
We can.
With great effort, he straightens himself up in his chair, yet says nothing. He simply stares at you.
Let's get straight to business. There's a body in the tree.
Mr. Kitsuragi. It's good
Dubois?
of you two to
Is
stop
that my
by.
name, is it?
Please, have a seat. I'm Everard Clare.
Everard Clare?
Of the Debardairs Union here in
In
Marshall.
the Debardairs Union.
I'd offer you my hand, but unfortunately my health prevents me from getting
What's
up.
wrong with his health?
You understand?
He looks extremely comfortable. The tiny folding
His health,
chair on the other
the health of...
looks like a torture device.
The tiny
Go
folding
ahead,
chair looks like a
detective.
torture device. No, you're alright, I'll
He
stand.
has in store for you. It can't be good, he thinks. I'll do my best.
Forget about that. What's with this?
What's with the Dubois stuff? Yeah, that's a good point.
You're getting some seriously bad vibes from that name.
Why are you
Please,
calling him
Mr.
Mr.
Dubois,
Dubois?
let us converse in a civilized manner, as equals. Take a seat.
As equals, he's sitting in a big plush chair.
It's nothing. Yes.
I don't sit. It's kind of my thing, I've decided.
I respect a man with strong convictions. I too have convictions.
Oh, he won't talk to me unless I sit down.
Engage with any man who won't face me at eye level. Should you find yourself more amenable in the future,
Fine,
I'd
okay.
gladly resume our conversation. But until then, I'm afraid I'm.
You're no Titan affiliation, buddy. He's got you in a fork. Sit down or leave.
Excellent, Mr. Dubois. I can see that you're a reasonable man, and reasonable men can be of great use to one
Reasonable
another.
men. Try to
So
wink
tell
back.
me, how can the head of the Debardairs
Don't know
Union
if that worked.
help a representative of the Revachol Citizens Militia
I thought I
today?
started that by
The
telling you.
chair you're sitting on has got to be
It's the most uncomfortable chair in the world.
It's violating your backside.
Oh, God.
By the way, I heard you got a rather rude reception from a certain Lawrence Gart.
Yeah,
Some people have no
well,
manners.
rude. I
It
smashed
pains
up
me
his
to say.
hotel room, so...
This should take care of that nonsense.
Oh, what's this?
It should be sufficient to
A
cover
novelty
your expenses
check.
for a few days
What?
and patch over your differences with a cafeteria manager. Go ahead, take it.
Wow, that's 25.
Oh, so it's
real.
only 25.
That's good
Okay.
money. You need it.
There you go.
Okay. I respect a
Take
man
that check.
with
Shove up your
principles.
ass.
No handouts then. Now, I'd like to set your mind at ease
We've
about
got enough
one
money for
other
another
matter.
night anyway. 2
Your
nights.
lost gun. Let me assure you,
Oh.
Union people are on it as we speak.
He's got
I've
people
got
looking
my
for my
best
gun.
hounds looking for that lost gun.
His
Was it lost or was it
slug-like
stolen?
lips move, but all you hear is an echo.
Yeah, we
Lost
already knew
gun,
we'd lost our gun.
Lost gun. Lost gun. The world is swallowed by a black
morale's
hole
down now
of
as well.
fear. Only 2 words
Lost
escape
gun.
its gravitational pull. Lost and gun.
Yeah.
When he said, "Don't worry," he actually meant, "Be very worried."
How do you know about my
I
lost
know
gun?
everything, Harry.
Harry
Right
Dubois.
now,
So that's
I
my
know
name,
that
Harry
you're
Dubois,
worried.
is it?
Don't be worried.
He
Everything's
seems
going
like the
to
kind
be
of guy
all
that would
right.
find out, right?
It's not like you left it loaded. You didn't lose a loaded gun. Local children aren't out there playing with it right
Okay.
now, pointing it into their own mouths.
He knows where it
It's in a
is.
safe place. I
Like
just
that
know
he's
it.
using it
I have a
against
feeling
me.
Everything's going to be all right.
Officer, we will deal with this later.
Yeah,
We don't need Mr.
he
Clare's
might
help
have my
with
gun.
this.
I wouldn't be so
I think
sure
he's
about
suggesting he
that.
might have my gun.
God, you're sweating. Your knee is jerking. You want
making cry
to
too.
cry? God.
Yeah, it doesn't hurt.
Whatever you
Doesn't do you any damage,
don't
right?
cry.
Now and again.
He'll think you're disgusting.
Mr. Dubois, you don't look so good.
Yeah, well,
What
you
is this,
put me in a chair
Mr.
that like
Dubois?
goes up my
He keeps
bum.
repeating. What?
Mr. Dubois! Mr. Dubois! Harry!
I just keep sliding down the chair.
Mr. Dubois, are you okay? Can I get you a glass of water or something? Are you having some kind of medical emergency?
Maybe you could use your hands somehow, in a kind of throw-in motion, like you're throwing that Mr. Dubois act right back at him. He's Mr. Dubois.
Don't be dramatic. I can see your condition isn't terminal.
What an odd demonstration of... you got
I
me
don't know what it
there.
is.
I don't even know what. As entertaining as it was, I'm afraid we're wasting our time.
Okay, enough.
Yeah,
we
but
are here
that's
to
not-
ask you some questions pertaining to a murder investigation.
Quick, here's your window. Get yourself together and ask him questions. police officer questions. It
All right,
about time to stop embarrassing yourself. Questions will help you regain some of your lost dignity.
Can you help me get a body down from a tree?
Hanging on a tree behind the hostel cafeteria.
Oh my. Don't take this question personally, but why would I get involved in this matter?
Mr. Clare, the man was hanged with a cargo belt.
Oh, in fact, it's not just safe to assume. We know they were.
Assume the Union had something to do with the murder. Besides, getting the body down would benefit all of us. It's a stain on the neighborhood.
Also, I studied the footprints.
See how having him up there might start affecting some real estate.
Yeah,
values.
so you might. So hopefully.
But of course, all joking aside,
he is going to help
I am
me.
going to help you. Jean-Luc, my boy.
Oh, he's sending the big guy.
Police officers down. They have a dead body in a tree problem they need help with. Namely, they need it to be taken down.
Yeah.
And Jean, please take it easy with the
I'm not
race
interested in
science.
that stuff.
That's a yes to getting the body down, no to the race science.
No to that.
You can find Jean-Luc down at the gates. He's the big, impressive one.
Yeah, I know the guy.
Tattoos, muscles, ethnic looking. Can't miss him. Great guy.
Well, I'm told the Union's involved in the
What?
drug trade.
Harry, how could you say that to me? You know I appreciate a joke as much as any jolly fat guy, but I can't take slander.
I know he appreciates a joke, do I?
Investigating this?
The reaction appears to be sincere, but it's impossible to tell with this guy, honestly.
I said, no, I'm not.
Hurt me, Harry. Me, a friend. But you know what? I trust you.
He
like
trusts
I trust
me.
all my friends.
Good.
And I know you'll never talk to me about this again, because you don't want to wound me. So do what you want, and let's change the subject.
Sure, no worries, pal.
His real reaction beneath courtesy.
Yeah.
Thank you for your understanding. We will continue to do what we must.
You
We can
too,
keep that on the
Lieutenant.
back burner for now.
You know, I like you, but you never were my favorite.
He's Team
I'm
Harry.
a Harry guy. I'm Team Harry.
None taken.
None
Do we have anything
taken.
else to do here, Harry?
Let me think. What else could we ask? Well, we should ask him everything, maybe. Aren't you gonna ask me how I got
Harry,
in?
honestly, I'm just relieved you didn't get a hernia. A man your
At my
age.
age. I too am surprised by the resilience and athleticism of this tool I've been provided with. Ow.
Yes, Harry.
I did that a little harder than I should have. And I had my sunglasses attached to my top. My
both your initiative and
top,
your
that
physical
didn't help.
prowess. Very impressive, Harry. Very
I just
impressive.
forgot to take them off the top. Yeah.
Anyway, I assure you, I am a very well-informed
He knows.
man.
Someone said, oh yeah, this guy just jumped off a wall, mate.
I even get the chance to request it.
Alright. Why did you call me
Of
Mr.
course.
Dubois?
Let us dispatch with the formalities. You call me
So he's saying
Everard,
that's my name.
I call you Harry.
That's what the hanged corpse called you. Harry.
Harry. No, I mean Harry.
My God, so it's true.
Harry.
I didn't want to believe it.
That doesn't
but
sound
you
like
are
Frank
a
Bruno at
fantastic
all.
science fiction amnesiac cop, aren't you? What are the odds of that?
I am. I actually
I think
am.
the odds of that are very low.
No,
It might be a good idea to hide your confusion. I mean, see what his game is first.
Remember, it's
So
fine.
good
I'm
to
just
hear
testing
that,
you, pal.
Harry. Apparently, my sources were wrong. However, if you did have a spot of
Oh.
memory trouble, I could help you out with my big fat folder.
Words
big
flow
fat
like
folder.
a river of honey from his lips. I guess word has already reached him.
Yeah, but
No matter. No harm done. It's
he's
just
using
a
this all
brown
against
folder.
us so that...
You can't make out what's written on it.
Are you trying to tell me you've gotten hold of some of our documents?
Has he?
Mr. Kitsuragi, would you mind? Me and Harry are talking about his lost identity right now.
Don't
Shit, he
just
knows
jump to the
more
folder.
than...
That's not smart. Shows you're on the edge. Do some probing first.
Yeah. What kind of cop does
Well,
it say I am?
If I were to sum you up in one word, it would be apologetic.
Well, I'm not apologetic.
Well,
I'm
you
confident.
Sure come off as very confident in all our interactions, Harry. You're a real man's man.
Oh, am I? What's that supposed to mean? Have another look at the folder.
Everard's large hands are covering the folder, but the look on his face says, I know everything about you, Harry.
I've got
Oh,
nothing to hide.
Harry. Oh, wow. This is really something.
Maybe he does.
I'm sure it's not that bad. At worst, he has an old RCM folder, and I very much doubt even that.
So how about it, Harry? You need assistance, I presume?
Okay, where did you get the folder from?
This? My friends in your organization gave it to me.
This translates
His friends in the police.
Aha, you guys are so corrupt.
I find that very suspicious. May I have a look?
I'm afraid this is meant for
Only for
unionize.
What? No, hang on.
I'm sure you understand.
It's my own personal
Please
stuff.
Continue, Harry.
Alright, what's my full name?
Harry. Harry Dubois.
He had to look at it. I don't really like
silly,
it.
Harry. Harry Dubois, that's a real man's name. A union man.
Why do you keep saying real man?
Mr.
Why?
Kitsuragi doesn't seem even slightly empathetic to your memory loss, Harry. I, however, wish to help you any way I can.
Tell us about a family.
Harry, you're not a family man. There's not one peep of family in here. Unless you think you're a family man.
No, never mind
Harry,
that.
is the most important thing in the world.
Let's talk of other matters.
Harry, of course. Let's not linger on personal details and amnesia. You wanted something from... Oh, that's very
I met
nice.
Joyce.
I haven't gotten around to
He hasn't gotten round to her
I'm
yet.
very, very busy, you see. I hope you're getting along. One thing I want to make very clear, Harry, is that this is not some kind of union versus corporation situation. Everyone is just pals here.
Just
We're all
pals,
trying
aye.
to do what's best for Martinez here. Don't feel like you can't cooperate with her
Aye,
because you and I are
alright.
such good friends and I'm helping you get that nasty body down from the tree. I'm not a jealous guy.
No. Joyce seems to think the
Yes,
union's
yes.
lowballing her.
Lowballing, of course.
Lowballing?
This isn't a casino, Harry. Real people, real livelihood
This
are
isn't-
at stake here.
This isn't
But
the
everything's a
gold and
casino
silver
for
pod
those
shop
rich types.
in Las Vegas.
His expression makes it clear. This is childish and irresponsible behavior.
Yeah. Happened to the previous
What do you
negotiator.
mean, Harry? Nothing. I let him go.
He made concessions
He's an old
before.
man, Harry. I wanted him to spend more time with his family.
Oh, I see.
God knows how long he's got left.
But you called him that.
Harry, I have little people in my organization. I would never call someone a midget. What is this? Honestly, I'm beginning to think you're a midget, Harry. I'm only kidding, Harry.
Why would you call
You're
someone
not
that?
a midget. No one is. We're pals.
We're all pals. We're all pals in here. Joyce said he
Vanished?
disappeared in
Harry, the woman
strange
left
circumstances.
her casserole in the oven and couldn't make it here in time for the voting. Oh, did I leave my casserole on? Better go home and check. The election can wait.
What's he trying to...
When she got back, the whole thing was over.
Wait, there was no mention of a casserole from Joyce.
I should mention a casserole. I was going to ask her about casserole in a little while. What's this about a casserole, eh?
Or a hairdryer.
I think the point
or
is
an
that he's
iron.
trying to...
The
He's
point is, her
a
heart
slightly
wasn't in it.
misogynistic kind
Mine
of
was.
character there, isn't he?
If it's spilled blood you're looking for, then there's certainly
Yeah,
isn't
I mean,
any
he's...
in his expression or demeanor now.
Why haven't you
If
let
she
her in?
actually wants to see me, she will find a way.
What, she's got to,
Any good
like, leap over a
negotiator
wall
would.
like me?
And I just don't have anything to discuss with a bad negotiator.
It's a fortress. He knows she can't get in it.
Yeah.
He doesn't want to see her.
Exactly.
It's as simple as that.
Of course, Harry. I have no interest in what she is doing, but I myself have
Joyce.
nothing to hide. Your business is your business, and I respect your privacy. Just remember, none of this is secret.
None
Tell
of
her
it's
about
secret.
all of it. My brother's picture, my singing swordfish cock. Tell her how overweight I am and how I'm helping you find your lost gum. Tell
So
her
she-
about everything. Everett doesn't mind.
It is rather interesting to tell people things about each other, isn't it? It was nice telling him about her right now.
It wasn't really that nice. I want to talk
Oh,
about the
of
hanging.
course. That's your main thing.
That is my main thing,
That's
yeah.
why you're in Martinez.
I haven't been doing anything with it.
I know
but-
everything that goes on around here, and I would love to help you, like I'm helping you with the body. I mean, it's no secret that the lynching is connected to the strike. So much to talk about. Honestly,
Yeah, it's your guys,
it's
or
been
well,
weighing
those
on me
guys.
so heavily. I understand you need to interview me, but
So
there's
it's a
a
butt
thing
coming,
that's been
yeah.
keeping me up at night. I want to talk about the hanging.
Yeah,
I
get to the
mean,
point.
If we could just calmly talk, exchange information, we could blow this thing wide open.
Yes, that sounds good. Let's do that.
But I can't think straight with this thing weighing on me. You're police officers, aren't you? I have a crazy idea.
Oh,
You
God.
guys are basically door-opening machines. Incredibly talented at opening doors.
Is that true?
I'm not sure I understand. If you're asking us to break down some,
I don't think that's what he means.
It's not going to happen.
Come now. I just need you to go open a little door for me.
A little door and leave it unlocked.
A simple thing. Absolutely nothing shady about it.
An excellent opportunity presents itself, sire. You could win the trust of the Archlion.
Win his trust.
Pretend to play into his hand.
Whose door?
Oh, no one's. It's just a weasel.
A weasel lives there. Oh,
nothing
wait.
for you to worry about.
What do you mean by
a loud,
weasel?
blabbering weasel. When weasels feel no one is watching, they start acting foolishly. Just go there, unlock the door, and leave it open. It's been such a burden on me, Harry. I just want this to be over so I can discuss business with you.
Why don't you
Harry,
just open
I'm
it
a
yourself?
very busy man, and more importantly, I don't have that extraordinary physique you do. You look like you could run around all day.
You want to send someone a message that the police are working for you.
I repeat, I'm a very, very busy man, Mr. Kitsuragi, and therefore I must occasionally enlist outside help.
But you don't even know anything
Harry,
about
my
it.
dear friend, I am what people call a local bigwig. I know everything that goes on in Martinez.
Right, fine, I'll look
Fantastic,
into
my
it. Doesn't
friend.
mean I'm going to do it.
Just let me know. You can get the key from Manana. He's down by the gates. Manana's like a free agent.
He'll tell me
in
where the
Union.
door is.
Special operations.
A
Hardened
weasel.
socialist. A real free thinker too. He'll tell you precisely where the door is.
Who could that be?
One last thing, Harry. Just open the door. You don't need to go
Don't
in
go
or
in.
anything. I just want that weasel to come home and see the unlocked door.
Is that all? Is it? He's not going to end up dead. What's in the
My
container outside
dear
your
Harry,
office?
There are literally millions of containers in this harbour. I couldn't possibly remember what's in all of them.
It was attached to the Carlson
Harry,
crane.
you smooth-talking son of a bitch. Time is a precious
Don't have enough
resource.
of it to count
I don't have
containers.
enough of it to count containers with you.
Fair enough.
Smooth talking. Maybe that's the way to go about opening the container.
Just try
You
convincing
should
it.
at least try convincing it.
So let's talk about my
Yes,
lost gun.
Your lost gun. My best men are on it.
We're asking
They're
everybody.
turning every stone, searching every playground, asking kids, grandmas, everyone. Your
Fair
gun
enough.
will be found, Harry. Let me assure you of that.
I think
It's
that
just
as
a
long as
matter
we
of
do what he
time
wants us
and
to do, our gun will be miraculously found.
The only way to find it seems to be working with him. He might even be holding your gun hostage.
Hold on. Yeah, he could be. Does mean if
Damn
I
it,
do
Harry.
things for you, I'll
That's
get my gun
exactly
back.
what it means. I'm only kidding, of course.
No, you're not.
Of course. I understand. We help you, you help us.
Let's do this.
Ah, yes. Your side investigation. Thank you. You've got some spirit.
Yeah,
clearing
clearing up
up
phony drug accusations,
alongside
yeah.
this murder. I'll talk to the mayor and see if I can get you the key to the city,
He
Harry.
knows about this.
Now let's talk real business.
Actually, Rivershell doesn't have a mayor. He refuses to discuss it further. It's probably
Yeah,
just
he
a
knows about
small
it, but he's not that
nuisance.
bothered, I guess.
Not even a speck of anger in his voice. That's that then.
Okay, well, I'm gonna go now. Might come
You
back
need
later.
this to get in and out through the gate.
Oh, plastic card. Thanks.
Here, you're one of us now.
It's a union
A
card.
real red and white union man. Take care, Harry.
Oh no. Now I'm going to be walking around with a union membership card. We'll leave this place and then we're going to save and finish up for tonight. So we've managed. So we should be managing to get the body down now. Out of the tree. We'll have to go back to the kind of gate area here. The gate area here. And we will do that next time. Well, let's just up our morale and make sure it's okay. So we'll do that next time. Thank you very much for watching some more Disco Elysium with me. And we'll come back and play that sometime soon. Was it probably on Tuesday? And tomorrow I expect we'll maybe try and see if we can get a bit more of that Relicta done. It looks like it might actually be quite a long game with all the puzzles in it, but we'll see. Anyway, thank you very much for watching, and see you next time. Good night.